Good morning. This is New Hampshire Track and Field, powered by Runner's Alley, coming to you from the 2024 New Hampshire Meet of Champions at UNH. Today's Meet Hub brought to you by Tim's Truck Capital and Adventure Camper Rentals. Tim's Truck Capital, Epsom, New Hampshire. Plenty of trucks. Check them out. Adventure Camper Rentals. If you want to rent a camper for a week, couple of weeks, you can do so through Adventure Camper Rentals. We've got the links to both of those right on today's Meet Hub. As you see on your screen, track events will start at 11 o'clock. It's 10:48 on the track right now. So we are just about 10, 12 minutes away from that action. We can see high jump going on. Already started a while ago. All those event results, as they come in, will be on Lancer Timing. So again, lancertiming.com. You can find live results there for all of today. Looking like it's going to be a beautiful blue sky day. A little bit hot for some of these runners, but they're used to it at this point. It's been pretty warm the last couple of weeks. And with that, we're going to step away from the mic for just a moment, but wanted to get everything going so that you could get yourselves comfortable with the stream up. We'll have commentary starting at about 10:55 or so. Jim McKenzie is back in the booth, so we're excited to hear from him, so stay tuned.
And fans, the bar in the girls' high jump being set at 5 feet 4 inches. So girls' high jumpers getting pretty serious at this point. Time now 10:50, so just 10 minutes away from action beginning on the track. Our first event on the track will be the girls 4x800-meter relay. And again, looks like finals are underway in the girls' long jump and boys' triple jump. You know the boys shot put and girls discus and boys javelin. Also have their finals underway. The top 8 athletes have been selected. And again, the pole vault competition, both boys and girls, is taking place indoors today. So if you want to watch the pole vault, head inside to the Paul Sweet Oval for the boys and girls pole vault.
This is New Hampshire Track and Field, powered by Runners Alley, coming to you from the 2024 New Hampshire Meet of Champions at UNH. Today's Meet Hub brought to you by Tim's Truck Capital and Adventure Camper Rentals. I'm Ryan Moore here with Jimmy Mack here on the call for you today. This looks to be a beautiful day here at UNH Stadium. How are we doing, Jimmy?
Oh, doing great. You can't ask for a better day. I mean, look at the flag. It's not even doing anything. Barely moving. It's going to be a little warm, but brand new track. I'm excited.
Yeah, the track surface looks great. I think, again, it's good to be back here, too, for New Hampshire Track and Field. We haven't been back here since, 2019?
Yeah, I think it was 2019 or 2018. What year was it?
I think it was 2019.
2019.
My junior year.
Yep.
I believe it was. So, yeah, really great to be back here to see. So it's great to have UNH host for us here again. But before we get started with the track events, again, as you see on the screen, it's going to be starting at 11 a.m. today. We'll start off with the girls and boys 4x800 meter relay. But we want to get into some of the talking points of the day, kind of going through these real quick. Again, we got about 7 minutes here, so we'll kind of give that buffer here. So talking about sprints here. Boys sprints, what are we thinking about today? We got Genshos, Bruneau, Oyeronbi, Stevens, Edwards, Brooks, kind of all in the mix. Who are you thinking?
Anybody's race there.
Yeah.
I got to tell you something. I was so happy last week for Chris Stevens because I was not thinking he was having that great a season. He maintained, his poise and everything else, and he pulled a couple out last week, and I was really excited for him. And but man, look what you got here. I mean, any one of these guys could make the day, be the meet of champion.
Yeah, I mean, this is some of the best 100-meter running I think this state has seen in quite a while. I mean, so many guys under that 11-second mark. And as you said, the flag not doing much, that wind definitely going to help here with the sprints, especially if we want to see some records get broken here, too.
Yeah, I mean, some of the records last week, you had some wind-aided times that were just out of this world. And, you can always go back and say, hey, I did run that fast.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But, if you want to get these times official for those records, not having that wind will for sure help those. But sticking to the sprints, we'll go to the girls' side. But Ada Wheat is going to be kind of a headliner from Division II, but also Central's Barber are going to be battling out in the 200. It's going to be anyone between those two.
Yeah, that could go either way. Definitely. Barber's just been so strong in the 200 and 400, but Ada Wheat, you can't count her out at all. Last year she came on big time, in New England and did really well. So that could go anywhere. Yeah,
especially they're going to take a look at Wheat also going to be in the 4x1 100. She'll have quite a few events under her belt too. Maybe not as much as Barber, so that could be a factor coming in to see. Then taking a look at Creer, who had an amazing time last week. He broke division record, I think, in the prelims.
Right.
In there. So that's actually been a pattern throughout last week, was just a lot of those division records just getting broken in the prelims. So not even anybody holding back in the prelims. So it's going to be something to look at for these prelims and the hurdles and 100 dash. But Creer and Bedford's Chris Strong in the hurdles, that's going to be a battle to look at.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see when you get those two put together to see what happens. Careers definitely run some faster times, but Chong seems to raise his level a little bit. And we'll see what happens, but this could be really, really exciting.
And, and then we're going to – so, again, all those sprint stuff we're looking through, going to girls, Annika Scott, Erin Carty, and Janelle Thomas. Again, just three girls just going to be battling it out in hurdles there today. So we'll take a look at them. Annika Scott was somebody that I took away from last week. Just looks super smooth over the hurdles. I personally haven't seen anybody be that smooth over hurdles
Not in this
a really
state.
long time. Yeah.
Not in this state.
No, I would actually compare her Billy Powers from years ago. He was probably one of the smoothest runners in hurdles that I've seen, and she's also up there for me. Going into the 800, you got Fiona Lee, Anna Poulin, and Alana Hagen are going to be your top runners. Poulin winning the 800 at last week too. So again, there's going to be just a lot of three-way battles here in these sprints and the mid-distance distances here.
Right. I mean, I'm here we are again. When you put them all together, Elena Hagen usually steps up too. So the times that they're running, they're right around 215 to 216 level. So we'll see if they get down in the 212, 213s.
Yeah, and also look to see Redmond, Leno, and Zumbach. I mean, I'm looking to see how fast they can run.
Yeah, you can't count out Gleischer. Gleischer's on a 227.
Yeah,
so that kid's right
gonna be in
there.
there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's in the
He's
hunt.
been coming on
When I
strong.
saw when this list came out and no one mentioned him, I'm like, I don't know, that kid's pretty tough.
Yeah. No, I definitely looking to see a time. From what I was talking with coaches at Dover, Piatti, and Sandporn there, they were talking about how it seems like most of the guys are actually stacking up that 800th mile seems pretty thin today.
Yeah, the mile's not as fast. It's going to be you got a 421 leading the way. But you got some guys in there that are definitely capable of breaking 420. But yeah, definitely the half. And the 2 miles not as strong either. You got a really good lead runner. I would look to Sully Sturts to get up in there, with him. But
yeah, we saw that a lot in the 32. I feel like that's just been a significant pattern too in the 32. Is like there's usually just that one runner who just takes it out,
Yep.
and
he'll be challenged
usually
today
it-
a little bit.
yeah. So as we were just talking about, it was Haley Kavanaugh, Mackenzie Cook in distance events for Oyster River, and then Giordina, gonna be the one that we were just mentioning for the 32. He took it out pretty fast in the during D1s last week, and he took it out and won completely all on his own there. So he'll be one to look out for in the 32. But looks like we are about to get ready to go here for the girls 4x800 relay. So start list here, we have Bedford seeded with a 9:29.91, seeded 10 seconds faster than Exeter, who is seeded with a 9:39.08. Then we have Pinkerton, Oyster River, Dover, Hanover, Portsmouth, Hopkinton, Sambor Regional, Guilford, Plymouth Regional, and Goffstown all in this heat.
So it'll be interesting to see who we use for personnel in some of these races. And you're an 800-meter runner. Did you like running the 4x800 before, your individual event, or do you think it throws you off, or what in your mind? What?
I absolutely loved it. It gave me, I was very nervous throughout the entire meet. So having a relay just to be able to have a confidence boost go into the rest of the day was such a boost for me, as well as just the rest of the team, because our 4x8 always was able to get ourselves into a good position. So it was a good start for a lot of our team.
I like
at
it.
least.
I like it that it gets out the rust.
Yeah, exactly.
Gets it right off.
Yeah, especially because I feel like a lot of the 800 runners in there are most likely going to be doubling or tripling throughout the day.
Right.
So you just got to get it under 800 under you, and then the rest of the way you're good to go. Because I was the one who I was doing like a 4x8, 400, 4x4 type of day for me in these meets.
Yeah.
So something like that is so 800 here is definitely gonna be helpful to these runners who are doubling, tripling, maybe even doing quadruple running events on the day. So it looks like we got Pinkerton and I think that's Exeter way up front leading the way. Looks to be Bedford in third. Also want to mention that the top 6 times today will be...
Ooh, we got one down. That's too bad.
Oh, gosh.
But it's early on.
Yeah, she's getting herself back up in there.
Yeah, she didn't lose too much ground.
No, and she's getting herself back in, so... And there's a lot of race left, so... Just in the third leg. But as I was saying, the top 6 times today will be qualified for the New England Championships, which will also be held here at UNH next Saturday, June 8th.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting. And there's some good athletes all around New England.
Yeah. And, you and I were just talking about the Rhode Island State Champs. I was just there yesterday covering those. Got really good runners coming in from Rhode Island, and that's just
hopefully
state.
they come. But she was there for indoor New England's.
Yep.
We're talking about Lisa Ray.
Yep,
Lisa
Ray.
That to me, bar none, that is the greatest day of competing by any athlete.
Yeah, absolutely. She has
crazy.
Yeah, and just to mention, she's got 14 state titles just in 2 years. She's only a sophomore. 14 state titles. She broke, I believe, 2 state records yesterday for Rhode Island. And now we're going to move into the second handoff
Look at Pinkerton, huh? That
Yeah, they've
they're
got
taking it
solid
hard.
lead. Yeah. Again, Pinkerton coming in with 9:43. They might have come in today. Again, this would be the day for these New Hampshire teams to put in their top runners in these relays to again get themselves qualified for New England champs.
Yeah, because you want to be here.
Yeah, I mean you got some of the best competition you're gonna get in a qualifying meet, for sure. And so yeah, Pinkerton out with about I want to say about 10, 15 meters ahead. I believe that is Exeter up in second. Got Jimmy with his binoculars here.
Yeah, we got
give
Plymouth.
me-
Plymouth in second.
Oh, Plymouth.
Plymouth, Hanover,
I forget they're
Oyster
blue.
River.
I'm so used to. I went to Plymouth State, so I'm used to the green. I keep forgetting that they're blue at that high school.
Yeah, Plymouth's got a pretty good program there. They got the England sisters. They're both, really good distance runners. And
Yeah, they've got a couple of good runners here and there in a few different events. Few of the guys in the sprints too. So right now, Pinkerton still again 15 meters ahead. They've got a chase pack right behind them. With Plymouth, I believe that's Oyster River, as well as Bedford in that chase pack. So those are your top four. Actually, might be Exeter in that 4 spot.
so right now, it's Plymouth, Hanover, and Oyster River.
Okay, so Chase Pack is going to be coming down to the straightaway. Plymouth again, or Pinkerton again, up at the front.
Yep, Hanover is making a pretty good move.
Yeah, great move there. Oyster River also right along with them. Hanover gets the handoff in second. Oyster River in third. Plymouth in fourth. I believe that's Exeter in fifth and Bedford in sixth. So those are your top 6 teams right now. And it looks to be Hanover's trying to
Yeah, they're
get
making.
herself back in there with Pinkerton, but Pinkerton's runner looking strong.
But boy, they're pretty spread out evenly now, huh?
Yeah.
Not a lot of teams doubled up. It's everybody running alone.
It's if the order is correct, that's Gruel for Pinkerton up here at the front. If the order is correct.
Yeah, she looks nice and strong.
It's now 5:55 with 3 laps to go for Pinkerton. So looking to have a pretty good day here. Might be definitely looking to be under 10, looks like. Just look to see how far under. Again, top seed time was 9:29. The state record in the event is 9:15:02, set by Bishop Girton back in 2011. And again, this is going to be another day to kind of take a look at those state records, see how close some of these athletes and teams can get to some of them. We also have field events going on here as track events begin. I believe we have pole vault indoors today. I actually didn't get word on why that was, but pole vault is indoors, and then we have the rest of the field events kind of scattered about as we go on. But Pinkerton coming down straight away for the final handoff. Looked to be about 7:09. Going through Hanover in second with Oyster River, followed by Plymouth, then Exeter, then Bedford.
So about a 9-second lead.
Yeah, definitely a solid gap for Pinkerton over Hanover, but looks to be anybody's race in this back half of the top 6. Looks like Exeter's trying to get themselves back ahead of Plymouth. Great move to get around.
Pinkerton's going to be trying today to be the king of the relay. So that 4x1 team last week was just unbelievable.
Oh, yeah. No, the 4x1 was a heck of a race to watch. That was, I think it was argued by Ty Doral last week that it was going to be a race of the day, and he was not wrong for sure. It was definitely a race to watch.
Because we watched them in Londonderry when they broke the state record originally, and then they crushed it. I mean, I was like, what the heck? And, you look at their lineup, and there's a couple of them coming back. They're young girls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we took a look at that. I think like 3 of them are coming back at least. Maybe.
And South is just loaded.
South is too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah. So again, those are going to be 2 teams to look at when we get down the road here.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if South rebounds back and comes out. They're the defending New England champions.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. And
but look at this lead right now, huh?
Yeah. Again, I think about 9 or 10 seconds still over Hanover. Looks like Exeter has gotten themselves right back in it, up in 3rd now, getting ahead of Oyster River. It doesn't look like Oyster River has stacked up their 4x8 today, but Pinkerton coming down the straightaway, finishing strong. Going to be just under that seat time, 9:28. They came in, I believe, with a 9:43. So they stacked it up to get in. So they will be automatically qualified for New England, and they are your meet of champions champion.
Yeah, fastest time of the year, too.
And Hanover coming in second, about 9:46, unofficially. And we have Exeter and Oyster River finishing right not too far behind. See if Plymouth can try to sneak in under 10. Probably not, just 10 flat. Rest of the way here, waiting for the official results. Getting about 9:28 was the unofficial winning time for Pinkerton. So 9:28.29 for Pinkerton officially. And then second, it was Hanover, 9:46.08. Exeter in third, 9:52.26. Oyster River, 9:53.07. Plymouth Regional, 10 flat 32. And Sanborn Regional, 10:01.84. Those are going to be your top 6 times today. And those will be all advancing to New England's automatically.
All right, in this boys heat, we got Bedford, Pinkerton, Hanover, Ashworth South, Milford, Hopkinton, Co-Brown, Londonderry, Souhegan, Profile, Goffstown, Winnisquam. Bedford comes in with a 7:53. Pinkerton comes in with a 7:58. Hanover with an 8:02. And Ashworth South 8:09. So this is some competition. But again, we'll see who's running. I'm also sure if Redmond will actually be on this Bedford team.
Yeah, I think I got word that Redmond was going to be doing a similar relay individual than a relay at the end. So 4x8, 800, 4x4, I believe, is what he's going to be set up in here. So again, top 2 times are seated under 8.
Those are good times. Those were fast. That was at the real meet down in Londonderry the day they set that. You don't see too many regular season 750s.
No, definitely not. So that was impressive. And yeah, usually you see your 750s come out in a meet like this, but can't tell who's up front. That's a jersey I don't recognize. Again, I've been away from the New Hampshire scene for a bit.
Bedford
that
Bulldogs.
Bedford.
Yep.
Okay.
Different uniform.
Yeah. I like the.
Well, that threw me off because I was thinking that red at one point was.
Yeah,
was
I was thinking too, but that might be. Is that Newmarket? No, it's Co-Brown.
Co-Brown.
Right? That's
Yep.
Co-Brown. Yeah, so Bedford definitely up front, and then it looks to be. Yeah, I can't tell who's that challenging Bedford right now. He's making a great move into the turn,
Looks like
pulling
Milford.
away. Is that Milford?
I believe so.
Yeah, Milford getting themselves in at 8:13 is their seed time, coming in as a 5th seed. That state record is.
It looks like Corthal's.
State record's pretty legit here, 7:47 by Sauhegan in 2013. Bedford giving Milford a challenge down the straightaway that's going to be neck and neck in this first handoff. And yeah, they'll still remain 159
That's a good
to open it.
Good lead leg.
It's a good start for both teams.
So you got Nashua South in third. They won the Division Ones. Oh, no, it's not South. Here we go.
Again, if these legs are correct, that was Corthals of Milford and Pulsifer of Bedford. And now it's a battle between Patrick Fish and Grant Skorupin. Again, that's if these names are correct. I would assume they are, but could be wrong. So, again, right now, battle between Bedford and Exeter.
Then you got South, Hanover, Goffstown, Pinkerton, Hopkinton, Londonderry, Profile, Sauhegan.
It just went through in about 59 through the 400. Still sub 8 pace. And it looks like they're still opening up there. So this might be a fast, but looks like to be tactical too. Bedford trying to pull away here.
Milford's keeping the pressure on him
Yeah.
pretty good. And you get Beckering, it'll be the third leg. He's a 155, 156 guy.
Yeah, so Milford's going to have to keep close here. But, I mean, Beckering and Redmond are going to be tough runners to hang on to, especially Redmond. So Bedford and Milford about 4:01. So it was about a 2:02.
And you get
The
South
second leg?
Pinkerton, Goffstown.
So again, Beckering in third leg. And you have Will Whitley for Milford. Chasing him down.
Tell you what, Beckering's pretty smooth.
Yeah, it looks like he's not giving out too much effort. We'll see what he comes through in. Wow, pretty quick first four. I think that was
55.
a 55, 56, yeah. And yeah, he's pulling away quick from Milford. I was wondering if they were able to try to stick with him.
Yeah, he's
put on a gap.
Good.
Yeah, and he looks smooth. Yeah, he's just kind of making this final lap look easy. And then again, the rest of the field kind of spread out here. No real pack forming.
We'll see what Redmond can give you.
Yeah, and try to give an unofficial split for Beckering here. So 555, so that is it's about 154.
Yep.
So
he held his part.
yeah, so 159, 202, then 154.
Yeah. I think that's the fastest split he's run this year. He's run a 155 earlier this year. He's run Redmond's run a 152.7 split.
Yeah, and again, he's fresh, so we'll see how fast he can do it in today. Again, he's got 2 other events. Probably Beckering's got a few in him too. So, but it looks like Redmond is not holding back here.
No, he's ripping it.
Yep. All in his own, trying to. So, again, top 6 to New England. So right now it is Bedford and Milford in 1 and 2. Then it is looks to be South.
So he went through in like 54, 55 himself.
And it looks like he's trying to pick it up.
Oh yeah,
So
he's
what's he trying to do? Negative split here?
well. He might have his eye on that state record because that's what if he can throw another one of those in, they'll get that record. But I don't see how he can run that fast.
Yeah. Again, they went through in 5:55, so gonna have to pull through with a 150 to get themselves 2 seconds under. And it's gonna be close.
It's very close.
It's gonna be really close. He's
digging for it.
Yeah.
10 seconds
Yep.
to get from here to there. Let's see if he can do it. I think he's got it.
He's
Jesus
looking really
Christ,
great.
he's got it.
Got it.
Oh my God!
Yep. That's
Come on, get
150,
through, get
151,
through.
152.
Wow!
152 low.
You kidding me? Let's see what they get him for a time.
7:47.01 is
You
the
got the
official
state
time,
record.
and the state record set back in 2013
Nice
by
job.
Sauhegan. I didn't think that record. I'd see that record get broken for
I
a
didn't
bit more,
I
but
didn't see the way it was set up. I was
yeah.
like,
So Redmond finishes out with a 152. I'm not. Yeah, so he goes out 53-57 are the last 2 splits for Redmond. Beckering went 54-60 for the 154. So Milford comes in second, 8:03.86. Nashua South, 8:09.24. Hanover, 8:10.97. Pinkerton, 8:12.22. And Goffstown, 8:15.92. And those are your top 6 teams of the day.
jeez, I'll tell you what, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, heck,
I mean, Beckering set him up with that 154, and then he just like, well, he isn't running faster than me. And I think when he saw that time, I think he did the math in his head, and he just blew the doors on.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he saw that time, and
accelerated.
he moved through on that the next
Holy
turn.
Christ, that's good stuff.
Yeah, I didn't really think about it until he was coming around the corner. Yeah, I saw the 5:55, but I didn't really think about how close.
Hey,
he
their first 2 legs got him in the fight, because you know those 2 guys are going to come on. Nothing wrong with that. Probably thank Milford for pushing you for a while.
Yeah, especially in that first leg. I mean,
Yeah.
having your guy go sub-2.
That's what
start out
sets
is- yeah,
that's what
that's
sets
what's
it up.
that-
It sets it up.
Yeah, sub-2 legs to start it.
Because a lot of times what you do is you could probably put Beckering as your lead leg. You know what I mean? But then sometimes you get so far ahead, you get lulled. So the way they did it was they got him into the fight, and then, Beckering just really got him there, and then Redmond just put the knockout.
Yeah, sometimes that's all you really need. I
Yeah.
know in the relays we've run, we had our quote-unquote sore runner in the first leg just to keep him up with the
Yeah.
in the pack, so he's not running on his own. Yeah, he went from a 201 to a 158
Jeez.
when we did that. So
Especially if you got a kid who cares and who's got some fight in him.
yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
Like if you can just keep him in that first leg and keep him with a pack of guys to run fast.
And there's adrenaline.
Yeah,
There's adrenaline here today.
absolutely.
that-
Especially in the relays, like it's
Yep.
just a whole different dynamic than the individual events. That's how I felt.
Wow, that was incredible to start
Yeah.
the day off like that. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, state record in the 4x8 on the boys' side, and a great time on the girls' side too with the
Nothing wrong with that.
9:28. Yeah.
Yeah, both fastest times of the year.
Yeah. Again, as we said, this is a great way to start the meet with the 4x8s just to get momentum going, just for the day. But now we'll move on to the boys 110 hurdles prelims.
So we got Reynolds of Merrimack Valley, Michael Reynolds. We got Matt Skaman of Spalding, Jaden Cody of Bedford, Oliver Duffy of Winnicott, Colby Career of Pelham, Jameson Isaac of Pinkerton, Cole Henderson of Sowegan, Elijah Bolio of White Mountain. So big one right here already with Duffy and Career. You know, this
Yeah,
could
I mean,
this could
these
get Duffy on
prelim
the.
heats are definitely going to be races to watch. Usually, prelims you usually have maybe one or two that go out pretty hard and easily get themselves in the finals. But I think these prelims today are going to be pretty tightly packed for sure. So they're going to be races on themselves. Got some results here. They're not officially scored. So just list the potential winners here. So we have girls discus just completed, so with Akalanu of Portsmouth winning with a mark of 118 feet and 4 inches.
So
State record is 158 feet. Set back in 2007. Now we're underway with the first heat.
Career, but Duffy's right there. Duffy's right in his.
Yeah, right there.
Wow,
Duffy might have potentially had it.
Oh my God, he stepped up. There was no Cody in that one. No lane 3. But
Yeah, so
that was a good
again,
one.
barely any win, 0.3 on the win reading.
Wow.
Swing here. There we go. Duffy's going to take it with the lean. 15:08. Career 15:09. Close one between those two. So that'll be a battle in the finals to look at.
I don't know if
Looks like
something's
we can
going
tighten
on
it
with
back.
Career. Kind of looks like his right leg is a little. He reached for it a couple times. I don't know. Maybe he's got something going on there.
You have Isaac from Pinkerton, 15:36. Scammon of Spalding, 15:73. Henderson, 15:83. Reynolds, 16:08. And we have Bolio, 16:65. So I'll close out the first heat there, and then we'll move on to the next section. So heat 2, we have Bassett of Oyster River in lane 1, Crowell of Keene in 2, Child of Pinkerton in 3, Lombara of Monadnock in 4, Chong of Bedford in 5, Powers of Bedford in 6, Kelly of Portsmouth in 7, and Morelli of Winnacunnet in 8.
So what do you think happened there
With
Career?
not sure.
He just didn't seem like he was.
Well, he might have backed off. He might have backed off a little bit because it's the prelims.
Yeah.
So tend to see that a little bit. I mean, if he gives Duffy the extra edge for the going into the finals, I wouldn't say it hurts him any.
No,
As long as he's only
as you get there,
15:09. That's a pretty solid time to get himself in. So I don't think his place in the finals is in jeopardy. So as long as that's the case, then I think he's okay to lean off the gas maybe a tad. But here we go. We have
he might have been surprised.
boys in red blocks. He might have, yeah.
he might have
Duffy
just-
might also just be having a good day too.
Yeah, might have just been in cruise control.
So here we go, underway with the second heat. Looks to be Child
Chong.
ahead, but Chong is right there pushing ahead. So it's going to be Chong and Child with Lombara of Monadnock going to be your top 3 here.
So Chong took that in 1493.
Yeah, and then it'll be Child following with 15:14. Lombara 15:34. Then Morelli 15:86. Kelly 16:11. Bassett 16:25 and Crowell 16:40. And then Powers 17:09. Again, only a .5 win reading, so barely any win today.
So top one from each heat, and next 6 fastest times get you into that heat of 8, the finals.
So now we'll quickly move into the girls' 100-meter hurdles, as we have the hurl crew quickly set up there. So first heat, looking at Piranunzi of Keene in lane 1. Kirk of Dover in 2. Brown of Nashua North in 3. Dow of Hollis Brookline in 4. Scott of Bedford in 5. Lovely of Newport in 6. Millie of Pelham in 7. And Kopp of Bedford in 8. So Annika Scott in lane 5, that will be the one to watch here. Also at the D2 meet, you had Max Lovely had quite a few good performances too.
She's a good one.
She's
So
yeah, she was all over the place too during the meet.
So Annika Scott, this is probably the only event that I can see competing against Lisa Ray. This is the one I think that Annika could.
Yeah, she might be able to get.
You know,
close.
it's really close.
Yeah.
It's close. That's the only one that I see that's that close.
Yeah, but otherwise Lisa Ray kind of.
Oh, she just
Kinda takes
dominates.
it, yeah.
But this could get girls. I
Yeah.
mean, it's possible that you put them two together, you get a sub 14.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, I think Ray might have actually run sub 14 yesterday.
Oh, really?
I think she did.
I thought. Oh, I didn't see that. I thought she was
She
low
might have.
14.
It might have been low 14. She might have
Yeah.
like just been out of the running for that sub 13, but she was pretty darn close just on her own. Again, she put on like 2 or 3 seconds on the rest of the field.
Yeah, it's
There's
crazy.
no way behind her.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. So again, this will be your New Hampshire equivalent with Annika Scott.
Yeah, Annika Scott. I mean, she's her form is flawless, and she's only a junior, but Ray's only a sophomore. So when you match them two together,
Yeah.
there's going to be some really good times to go. Hopefully, you know, they both go to New England's and compete. Because lately, it seems like a lot of people skip New England's for like nationals or whatever. You know, you're so good.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it just
But I feel like for the sprints, like if an extra 100's not gonna
no. I don't, so I'm the
not gonna
same
kill
way.
you. Yeah. So it makes sense if like Lisa Ray were not to do like the 300 hurdles, maybe.
Yeah, do
at
all
New
of
England's, maybe just
Right.
do the 100 hurdles, the 100 dash, and then call it a day, maybe.
But her sister matches up well against Barbara.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the 400, yeah.
There's a 54 and a 56. Put them together
Yeah, probably pull Barber
to the
pretty
state
close.
record. That
State record, yeah.
Should be on it today,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, and yeah, the state record was set here back in
Oh,
2019.
you got a jumper.
Yep. Yes, we do.
Lane 4. It looked like to me. Is it lane 4? 1, 2,
I don't know.
3.
We kind of get lost here after was it lane 5? Kind of tough to see with the wall.
Yep, lane 4. Done.
You giving her the red?
Yep.
Okay.
That was clear,
Wow.
though, you know?
Yeah. Seen way too many of those in championship meets now.
Yeah.
Just unfortunate. Yeah, just saw one yesterday at Rhode Island too in the
Oh, you did?
100 dash finals. Yeah,
Ugh.
in the finals too. Yeah, it's always tough to see. So here we go.
So that was Grace Dow of Hollis Brookline who was disqualified.
So go for take 2 here on the start.
Have to
Everybody
back up.
stand up. Yeah.
Yep.
Sometimes you see that a lot after the first false starts. People get a little nervous
Oh, they
that
changed
they might be
out.
the one next.
Yeah, they changed out something. Starting pistol or something. I'm not sure.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, put the other one on the ground. I think.
Okay, so it might have been a dud.
Yep, that's what it was.
So, all right, third time's charm. Again, this is the first heat of the girls' 100-meter hurdles. And we are underway. Clean start here. Scott easily gains to the first hurdle. Super smooth. That's going to be
Wow.
Maddox right there, along with Brown in the top 3. So Lovely going to be second with Brown in third. Annika Scott taking that heat by storm.
I mean, she is smooth.
Yeah, again, as I said, just one of the smoothest hurdlers I've seen in New Hampshire.
She'll have a decent shot at 3 wins today, for sure.
So Annika Scott will take it 14.3. Again, well over a second ahead of Lovely with 15.47. Brown 15.80. Kirk 16.50. Millie 16.55. Piranunzi 17.01. And then we had a false start and a did not start. So then we move on to the second heat of the girls' hurdles. We have Tekenchis of Belmont, Tetrault of Pelham, Sherland of Co-Brown, Doherty of Concord, Cardy of Oyster River, Ofori of Alvern, Adams of Winnicott, and Ballard of Lebanon.
Should be a good battle between Cardi and Doherty.
Yeah, I also wouldn't count out Tekenchis here either. She's had a solid few weeks here. Saw her at the Wilderness Meet. Get her name called a few times on the
come up good
on there, yeah. As well as she did pretty well at D3s. I've had Twitch there in lane 3, but still a clean start here.
Cardi.
So it's going to be Cardi leading the way. It's going to be followed by Doherty.
Doherty's closing some ground.
You also have a Ofori of Alvern trying to battle it out with Sherland. So Cardi is going to take this heat 15-11 with Doherty 15-51. Ofori 16-07. Sherland 16-37. Adams 17-07. Ballard 17-23. Tetrault 17-95. And Tekenchis 18-65.
We're coming up on one of our featured battles today. This is probably the most loaded race, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, just on our sheet, we have 6 runners for the 100-meter dash. So we'll go into the boys' 100-meter dash. So we have Keene of Plymouth Regional in 1, Glidden of Raymond in 2, Wilson of Milford in 3, Edwards of Conval in 4, Genchos of Bishop Brady in 5, Kelm of Portrush Christian in 6, Stevens of Keene in 7, and Plord of Kennet in 8. So again, we have Stevens, Genchos, and Edwards all in the same heat for the prelims.
Yeah, this is a crazy one right here.
Yeah, I mean you got 3 guys seated under 11, and then you got Stevens at not too far off there either.
Yeah, and he's Division I champion.
Yeah, again, Calm could see himself in there too. I mean, there's only 6 names on our sheet here, but
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, it's right there.
but Kelm could be right in there.
Christ, AJ Sebastian's not even here. You know, he didn't even qualify.
Yeah,
You know,
that's how stacked this 100 is. That's
unbelievable.
Again, some of the best 100-meter running you're going to see in the state of New Hampshire is right here.
Yeah, it's deep. So top 1 and the 6 best times get into this final.
Yeah, so if you're Gensho, Stevens, Edwards, those guys, Kelm, you're going to want to fight for that.
Yeah, because
Fight for that. You just got to win both.
the next heat's got a 10.97, a 10.80,
Yeah.
a 10.77,
So I don't
a
think they're-
10.86.
I don't think these guys are going to be able to hold back at all.
Yeah,
They're
you
gonna
got to go.
Yeah,
you
they
have to go.
So they're going to have to race
This is one of those points where you see
back-to-back full-out hundreds. It's going to have to be.
flag is as dead could be. So
yeah,
it's
so
just like,
no win. There's going to be no assists. They're going to have to all willpower here. Here we go. Looks like on the outside, that's
wow, nice
it's going to
comeback.
be really close, but
Looked like Kelm to me.
yeah, that was Kelm, who had a great start
Oh,
there.
Genchos. No, Genchos.
Yeah, Genchos.
1081 and 1082. You kidding me?
Oh my gosh, and that's in the prelims. Just in the prelims. Stevens 1098. Edwards 1099. You had 4 runners under 11. And you Wilson 1112. Plord 1119. Plord 11. Oh, Keene moved up 1116. Then Plord 1119. And then Glidden 1142. I mean, 1142 being the slowest in that heat is absolutely insane.
It's a bunch of PRs there, though.
Yeah.
You know, the only one who did PRs looks like it's Genchos, right?
Yeah, and save it for the finals. But he's automatically in, and then we'll see what this next heat does. So now, second heat, we have Willette of Oyster River, Yap of Bishop Brady, Gian Tommaso of Trinity, Oya Rombi of Trinity, Bruno of Hollis Brookline, Brooks of Wyndham, Michaud of Pinkerton, and Dalmeda of Laconia.
This is unbelievable. This is the deepest
Yeah.
that's ever been in
And again,
state histories.
state record's only 1077 by Seth Bayless.
Right.
Uh,
So this is
they
legit.
might get close. I mean, 1081 by Genchos just in the prelims. I mean,
Yeah, legitimately, it could go down.
it could. We could so 2 state records on the boys' side potentially on the day. We already saw the one.
Trinity's got 2 here in this final.
Yeah, again, both of them also see it under that 11-second mark.
They won a state championship this year.
Yeah, they did. They were able to win the D3 title, and yeah, they didn't have a 4x4 either, so they were able to win it just off of their sprints and field. They didn't have many guys in the distance events too, so it's gonna be the Trinity guys trying to battle it out, but
Wow.
it's gonna be the 2 outside. It's gonna be Bruno and Brooks
I gotta tell you something.
battling it out.
Oya Robbie didn't have a good start at all, and he battled back hard.
Yeah, both Trinity guys had to. Yeah, so Bruno's going to take it 1085. Oyarambi still got second, 1090. Brooks, 1096. DJ Tommaso, 1102. I'm thinking if you're not under 11, I don't think you have a
One of
Great
those
shot,
guys.
but
One of
I
those
think
guys makes it.
definitely gets
11:02.
it. Yeah,
Yep.
Michaud, 1116. Willette, 1116. Dalmeda, 1124. And Yap, 1124.
Who'd have thought that Michaud wouldn't make the finals? Are you kidding me? He's a guy that battles
Yeah.
back. Oya Rombi, if he gets a good start, he could knock this out of the
Yeah.
park. But man,
I
that
mean,
was just
again-
that was just not a good start at all
No.
for him.
Well, he got the one out of the way, so
Yep. I think that state record might go down.
yeah. And you got mostly everybody under 11.
Now this is a really tight one
No
too.
wind. The weather's great for sprints today right now, so. And yeah, it's going to be another one.
So in this girls' heat, we got Braille of Pinkerton, Sipple of Pinkerton, McDonald of Newfound, Ross of South, Musa of South, Roberts Pinkerton, Saysaw of Concord, and Reposer of Kingswood. We got a 12:28 by Musa leading the way, and Ross 12:29. So this is just
Yeah, all under 13. So we talked about the 11-second mark for the boys, but for the girls, it's the 13, and all of them are well under. But it's going to be Ada Wheat, who's looking like the favorite in the second heat, for sure, with the 12:27.
our state record is
So-
12:01. That's and
Underway, it's going to be the 2 South girls here leading the way, getting challenged by Saysaw of Concord, but it looks to be Musa going to be taking this heat. So Musa automatically qualifies for the finals.
12:23.
Yeah, and then Ross not too far behind, 12:29. Saysaw 12:38. Roberts 12:45. Sipple 12:60. McDonald 1273 and Brayall 1274.
So that's the fastest time in the state this year.
Yep. Then Raposa 1297.
Next heat, we got O'Keefe of Bedford, Toohey of Sunapee, Jenkins, Portsmouth, Giordano of Milford, Wheat, Kennett, Nada of Portsmouth, Ortiz Blanco, Salem, and Adigan of Salem. Ada Wheat comes in, top seed, 1227.
Yeah, so we'll look for her to be the front runner here. So again, lane 5 will be the lane to look for. Yeah, again, the weather is just absolutely beautiful especially for the sprints, just good, clear, warm weather for them. We're all set. Clean start for the second heat. It's going to be pretty tight up here, but it's going to be...
We've got some work to do.
Wheat
Nate is taking a tour. But now, wow, it's close.
We might be able to...
Wheat's going to
edge
take that
out.
one. Whoa.
Yeah, that was Nada of Portsmouth giving her a run for her money in that heat. But it's going to be Wheat getting out there 12:44, Nada 12:45. So yeah, definitely seems like they might have been holding back a little bit.
Yeah.
That's definitely nowhere close to what Wheat can run. Giordano 12:63, Jenkins 12:69. Ortiz Blanco 12:75. Toohey 12:93. O'Keefe 12:97. And Adigan 12:99.
Yeah, Wheat was in a pretty good hole there. She pulled herself
Yeah, she had
out
to
of it.
bring herself back. Yeah, she might have thought didn't have to use too much. But yeah, Nada of Portsmouth was definitely pushing her. So now I believe we'll take a quick moment here to get the hurdles back set up and get those finals heats all settled and ready to go.
I'll read off the javelin results.
Oh, there we go.
Here we go. Not as far as last week, but
No, yeah.
still the Meet of Champions champion. Nick Reynolds, 186-1.
Okay.
He holds off Charles Franks, 173-11. Kyle Ashley came in with a 190. He was in third place, 167-6. Grzinskis of Bedford, 155-1. Chafflis, 154-7 of Hanover. Pekowski of Pinkerton, 153-3. Westcott of Bedford, 148-9. Reed of Bedford, 146-8. Worrell of Somersworth, 142-6. Eckner Naylor, 141-10 of Hopkinton. Denio of Winnicott at 144 inches. Rogers of Exeter, 139. Beck of Laconia, 137.8. Ball of Monadnock, 131.3. Keene of Plymouth Regional, 127.10. And Giordani of Oyster River, 124.3.
Yeah, again, definitely not as far as last week. I mean,
No,
that was a day for javelin.
that was the story. That's a story of legends when you throw it into the woods.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
what he
didn't help
did.
that the runway was pointed directly at the woods, but I mean,
Yeah.
it takes
So
it takes a throw to get it actually that far.
yeah, that was crazy. So I wasn't there. Did they actually get a
I don't know if they got a mark off of
of
that.
that one?
I don't think they got a mark on that one.
Yeah.
But
And would
the,
have it?
but the
would
one
it-
before that was
right.
the 205.
205, and then
Yep.
you had a 203 mixed in there, right?
Yep. So I
Another
think they had
197?
203, 205, and then he just chucked the next one right in the woods.
Jeez.
And it was technically good. It was
Yeah.
within the line, but again, runway
I went
was
to
kinda
I
set
went to
up.
Portsmouth, and I'm a little embarrassed that evidently there's been so much development. We don't have a spot for a guy to throw a javelin far enough. I would have thought if kid threw a 197, maybe you should give him at least 10% on top of that. Give him 220 feet
Yeah,
to throw.
but they weren't really thinking that,
No,
that he would be well over that.
I'll say another thing. That kid just earned it. So he could go anywhere he wants at this point. You know, I know he's a soccer player, but I think javelin just made your ticket, kid.
Yeah.
If you've only been throwing javelin for 10 weeks, that's crazy.
Yeah. Wow. Soccer player too, huh?
Yeah. He's a good triple jumper and he's a good high jumper. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
He got a first and third and a third.
Yeah.
I
No,
was-
he definitely could
To
go,
me, that
yeah.
was the story of the whole week. I just can't believe. I mean, how far did you throw it? I threw it into the woods. I mean,
Yeah, again, and it was completely clear. Like the runway, he threw it directly inbound. Was not a foul.
yeah, it was funny because when you guys were doing the telecast, I was up in Vermont and I got a phone call, and I was like, I got to play this back, but it was crazy.
Yeah, that was one of the first things that we had heard before we went live was that 205. We're like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty good. And
When I first saw that he had thrown that far, you know, beforehand, I remember asking Jay Smith. I said, "Is this kid for real or what?" And he said, "Well, he won the Laux game." I said, "Well, if he throws like that, I go, he's gonna break that state record."
yeah,
You know, and sure enough,
yeah, he gets it. Yeah, definitely it was a huge story today. I think we mentioned it like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, no.
we couldn't get over it, and
definitely the story of the day.
completely reset the record board. He got the retired state record too.
Yeah, and the kid he broke the record. That was Ryan Mihalko. He played football for Notre Dame. Mihalko also was like a 57-foot shot put thrower. I mean, kid was a stud.
Yeah, really, just what an insane day, and then it was just an insane week for just all those division meets
Yeah, a lot of records.
for sure. Yeah, it's just been impressive how many of those records just keep going down in these recent years. But it looks like we have our finals heats set up here. I believe that's what they're going towards next. I'm not sure what the announcement is down in the field right now, though. Do we know what award they're giving out here? We're barely getting any sound, so we can't get anything from downfield.
I think it must be something to do with Coach Mullen because he's down there.
Okay. Yeah, up in this booth, you can't really get a lot of
Yeah, we're pretty much
Sound.
we're soundproofed
we're
up here.
soundproofed. We can't hear a thing. So again, we have the finals for the girls 100-meter hurdles up here. So we have Kirk of Dover in 1, Euphoria of Alvern in 2, Doherty of Concord in 3, Carty of Oyster River in 4, Scott of Bedford in 5, Lovely of Newport in 6, Brown of Nashua North in 7, and Sherland of Co-Brown in 8. Also, we'll need to mention we'll keep everybody updated on team scores throughout the day because that'll be important here to take a look at.
Has led to hundreds of athletes, parents, families,
So it looks like we'll
teams, officials, and volunteers
bring in the sound from the field and we'll cut it there real quick.
over time has become more and more apparent. As I have grown up and watched him solidify his place in New Hampshire track and field, I realize it's because of the dedication he has for the sport, his school, his teams, his fellow coaches, his family, and his community. Years of witnessing this and being part of his accomplishments is by far one of the best parts of growing up Holland. Thank you.
Hey, those of you who know me are going to be very grateful that this is a surprise. So I haven't had a I'm so thankful to my Merrimack Valley community who allowed me to do this fun job for so long. It's been a family affair, and it all comes down to my family being patient with me. I want to thank my AD, Kenny Edwards, who is somewhere here supporting us today. Most of all, my sisters, my daughters, my coaches, and my wife, who tolerate me, and I can't be the lucky, I just say I'm the luckiest person alive. Thank you for listening to me.
Well-deserved award goes to Bob Mullen.
This is the first and only call for the boys long jump and girls triple jump. All competitors in the boys long jump and girls triple jump need to report to those event venues. First and only call for the boys long jump and girls triple jump. Meet. Advance to the New England meet. So we hope to see you all back here next Saturday. The best of New Hampshire will be going up against the best of all of New England. The New England Championships here at Wildcat Stadium next Saturday. And the bar in the boys high jump now at 6 feet. Competition underway in the boys high jump with the bar at 6 feet. And congratulations once again to Bob Mullen. A long and distinguished career. Bob Mullen, a legacy coach. His father, Don Mullen, coached for many, many years at Concord High School. So congratulations, Bob. results of the girls' high jump. In the girls' high jump, in 6th place, Amelia Lefebvre of Kearsarge. In 5th place, Saya McKay of Somersworth. In 4th place, Penelope Dennis of Goffstown. In 3rd place, Camden Wilson of Bow. In 2nd place, Ella Goulis of Concord. And your winner of the girls' high jump 2024, New Hampshire state champion Danielle Bates of Timberlane, winning jump 5 feet 4 inches. Congratulations. Reminder of all event winners and placers can head to the red tent just outside the track. Pick up your medals. And fans, we're just moments away from the finals of several events. We need the finalists to check in at the clerk's tent and confirm your lane assignment, pick up your hip number. Here are the finalists in the girls 100-meter hurdles. Zoe Kirk of Dover, Katrina O'Forey of Alburn, Morgan Doherty of Concord, Erin Cardy of Oyster River, Annika confirm your lane assignment and get your hip number. Likewise, we're looking for the 8 finalists in the boys 110-meter hurdles. Checking in at the clerk's tent. Cole Henderson of Souhegan, Jameson Isaac of Pinkerton, John Child of Pinkerton, Albert Duffy of Winnacunnet, Christopher Chong of Bedford, Colby Creer of Pelham, Gavin Lombara of Monadnock, and Matt Scammon of Spalding. Those 8 finalists need to check in at the clerk's tent, confirm your lane assignment, and get your hip number. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready for our first final of the afternoon. The 8 finalists are at the starting line for the girls 100-meter hurdles. In lane 1, Zoe Kirk of Dover. Lane 2, Katrina O'Forey of Alburn. Lane 3, Morgan Doherty of Concord. Lane 4, Erin Cardy, Oyster River. Lane 5, Annika Scott, Bedford. Lane 6.
All right, we're back here, getting ready for the girls 100-meter hurdles finals. Again, reiterate, it is Kirk of Dover, O'Forey of Alvern, Doherty of Concord, Cardy of Oyster River, Scott of Bedford, Lovely of Newport, Brown of Nashville North, and Sherland of Co-Brown in the finals here. So definitely be taking a look in lane 5. Again, Annika Scott there, Cardy, and Lovely, also Doherty. Definitely should be in the mix here. Clean start. Scott again getting to the first hurdle. Getting well ahead already of Cardy. Cardy being second. Lovely might be getting inched out by Doherty. But it's going to be Scott to take
Another state record.
the champion. 14:17. And that's another state record. 14:23 was a state record back in 2013. The retired record was back in 1981. She broke both of those just now.
Jeez, unbelievable. She's
Yeah, 14:17. Wow.
she's almost flawless right now.
Yeah.
The way she's doing it.
Yeah, so again, her and Lisa Ray, those would
Yep,
be the two
that's
to
what it'll
watch.
be. I gotta
As
see
right
what
now.
Lisa Ray ran yesterday.
Yeah, I can't remember the exact time. The only time I remember exactly was her 200 because that was the most impressive time of the day. She ran 22:73 yesterday in the 200. Is now number 1 in the nation.
Yeah,
with
she
that
also
time.
ran 11:30, 11:50, 11:37.
Yep, that sounds about right for the
Yep.
100. Yeah.
$14.06.
Yeah, I knew she was pretty darn close to that 14-second record.
14:21
mark.
and then came back with a 14:06. So
Yeah.
you put them two together, you might get a sub 14.
Yeah, you definitely might. I mean, again, 14-17 is basically all on her own. Nobody was around her.
Oh.
Got past Cardi super easy.
And they matched up in New England's, and
Yeah.
Ray won, but we'll see. All right, next heat we got final. We got boys 110-meter hurdles. We got Henderson of Sauhegan, Isaac of Pinkerton, Child of Pinkerton, Duffy of Winnicott, Chong of Bedford, Creer, Pelham, Lombera of Monadnock, and Scammon of Spalding. So this could be a three-way battle right here.
Yeah, Creer, Chong, Duffy. Child could find himself in there too.
Oh yeah, he's running well. So we'll see what happens.
So again, those middle 4 lanes gonna be the ones to watch. State record here, 13.93, held by Billy Powers.
I think it's safe.
2018. Yeah, I definitely think so. It's a tough one. Definitely staying up here for a while.
Creer's got another year though.
He does.
So
Could be in contention, but again, that's a tough record.
it's one of those legendary ones.
Yep.
It's just like Worsley's, 20.91 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
200. Are you kidding me?
No. And I remember seeing this one too back at Merrimack High School. It was where it was set. It's gonna be a clear false start,
Yeah,
and I think that's Duffy, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. Wow. Well, we'll look to see what the official call is, but that didn't look good.
A lot of times when you're the last one back to the block, it's usually an indicator.
Yeah. It's a good indication if that's it. That's
too
it.
bad for him too, because
Wow.
man, he had a good.
He had a great prelim. I mean, he beat out Creer in that
Yeah.
prelim. I mean, he looked really good.
That stinks for him. Though.
This might be. I mean, this is better off for Creer and Chong and maybe in Child here. Child could even now get in here now. For certain.
That's the loneliest walk right there.
Yep.
Especially if you go, I mean, he's got other events, but man, it's
That's
just too
no.
bad.
This one stings for sure. Wow. Yeah. What? 2 of those today now?
Yep.
Yeah. Again, I believe I saw 2 yesterday. At Rhode Island.
And Doro's not even here.
Yeah.
Wasn't he the guy that was?
Yeah, he was the one who kept saying that. He's just like, I'm cursed.
Oh, here we go. Chong with an early lead.
Yeah, he's moving through.
Wait, that was a stutter step by.
Yeah, Creer start. Oh my gosh, yeah,
I mean,
Creer.
Chong is
Creer
just
flew all that,
ripping
but
it.
Yeah, Child now is gonna move in. Great lean.
Yeah,
So
he
Chong
did.
of Bedford will be a champion at 14:47. Child 15 flat. Manette Lombara 15:05. Creer 15:07. Yeah, Creer just might be having an off day today.
Yeah, no, he messed up his steps.
Yeah.
I don't think he's used to looking at someone in front of him.
Yeah, everybody's giving them a challenge. Isaac 15:43, Henderson 15:44, and Scammon 15:69. Now close out the finals for the 110-meter hurdles. Moving quickly along to the girls' 100 mirror dash finals.
Because you don't usually see him making mistakes, and boy, you could see that he definitely stutter stepped.
Yeah, and he might have clipped that hurdle too when he did that. 'Cause he fell well,
Oh, yeah.
well far
Yeah.
back when he did it.
That's why the hurdles are so unpredictable. I remember before Powers set that that record of 1393. I can't remember if he was disqualified or he did something. He hit so many hurdles or something happened, but he did not win.
Yeah.
And then he came back and at MOCs.
Yeah, no, I remember that now, yeah.
Yep. And I remember too. I think there was wind going at his back, and I think he just came up on the hurdle too quick.
Yep.
And he's probably so, juked up to break the record at the time.
So here we go. This is going to be a battle between the two South runners and Wheat. So between Musa, Ross, and Wheat. So lanes 4 through 6 will be ones to watch. We also have Sasoff Concord in there too.
She's tough.
So Giordano in 1 of Milford, Roberts of Pinkerton in 2, Sasoff of Concord in 3, Wheat of Kennett in 4, Musa of South in 5, Ross of South in 6, Nada of Portsmouth in 7, and Sipple of Pinkerton in 8.
So both Ross and Wheater had to play catch up. Ross didn't, she didn't catch her, but Musa looked good. She looked the best out of all of them.
Yeah, it looked really smooth. So again, we'll look to see battle between those three. Sasoff might get herself in here too. So those 4. Clean start here. Musa having much better start. Wheats looks like she's gaining a bit, but it looks to be
Musa.
Ross and Musa. Ross looks like
Ooh.
didn't get the lean in.
No, I think Musa took that.
Yeah, I think Musa got it. Ross was getting close though. Wait for the official, I think. Might have been a little close.
No,
Yep.
Ross did get it.
Ross
got it.
got it. 12-10. So she'll be your champion. Wow. We'll see.
Wow, that is.
I'll take a
that's
look
a
at
good one.
how much it went down to. Might have to wait for the official results on that. So 12-10 for both. Gonna definitely be down to the thousands of seconds.
Yeah. State
Kennett-
record's 12:01. I mean, they're on it now.
Yeah. And then Wheat 12:32, Nada 12:35, Roberts 12:46, Sasaw 12:48, Giordano 12:59, and Sipple 12:75.
Boy, I didn't think Ross got out of that hole, but we can't really see down there that good.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I didn't see her lean, so I thought Musa would have gotten it, but yeah, I guess Ross saw that.
I saw
maybe she didn't
Ross.
need
I
to.
saw Ross actually lean. I could see that part of it, but still with the angle, I thought Musa.
So now we move on to the boys'
Wow,
100
that
meter
was a good
dash.
one.
Yeah. And this is going to be another good one. Only one guy just above 11, 11:02. That's D. Giant Tommaso. Chris Stevens in lane 2. D. Giant Tommaso in 1. Oyarambi of Trinity in 3. Bruno of Hollis Brookline in 4. Genchos of Bishop Brady in 5. Calm of Portsmouth Christian in 6. Brooks of Wyndham in 7. And Edwards of Conval in 8. Yeah.
Pretty good. That's probably the fastest final ever, besides the 12:01.
And here we're going to see another one. This is a battle.
This could be a state record right here.
10:77 is the time to beat for the state record. Stevens out to a great lead, but charging in.
Wow, look at this.
Shows-
There's going to be a record here.
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't know. It looks
10.75 up here. See what it gives.
down there. It looks like 10:9. We'll see.
Tied it.
Tying it. 10:77 by Gensho. He'll be your champion. Bruno 10:84. Hollis Brookline. Here he moves himself up really well. Brooks 10:87. And then a tight race, so these results will come in slowly but surely.
So how do they deal with that one? 10.77. Do they go back to the thousands, all the way back to Bayless? Do you know, or do they just call it tie?
So looks like Genchos will get himself on there at least. Wondering if it was pretty darn close, huh?
Yeah.
Waiting for the
I
rest
think
of
that's
the
what's
results.
happening.
Yeah.
They might have broke the machine.
It's that fast of a race, they couldn't handle it.
No, overloaded it. Overloaded the system. Wow, that's what happened.
Yeah. 10. So there we go. So 1088 for Oyerambi. And then Edwards 1088. Here we go. Yep. Wow. Yeah.
Everybody was worried about.
Yep. Stevens 1088. Okay.
Yeah.
So we and then Kelm 1096. So 3-way tie for 4 through 6, but down to the thousandths of a second. And DeGiant Tommaso 1109.
Yeah, everybody was worried about Y2K. I think he just broke it with that one. Huh. Look at that.
Wow. That's a heck of a race.
That's
yeah.
the fastest ever. That heat right there.
Yep. That's fast one you're gonna see in a while.
Yep. Seven guys under 11. Are
Under
you kidding
11.
me?
3 of them at 1088. One of them tying the state record. Yeah.
Yep.
You can't get better than that.
No, it's a good recipe right there for a state record.
So now we'll move into back to distance, making a quick switch over to the girls 1600 meters. We have a field of 16. Got Kavanaugh to lead the way here with a 4:56. We have Perard of Hanover, Swanben of Sauhegan, White of North, Lane of Hopkinton, Klinger of Wyndham, Mariotti of Winnacunnet, Tedford of Sanborn Regional, O'Shea of Messinic Regional, Paterna of Exeter, Bedard of Merrimack, Spuller of Dover, Marzolf of Pinkerton, McKenna of Newmarket, England of Plymouth Regional, and Bove of Hopkinton. So that's your full field of 16. And again, this one's going to be pretty quick. You've got your top 8 all under 520. And you got your top 3. Well, you got number 2 and 3 Perard and Swanben under 510. And it looks like it's going to be Kavanaugh and Perard to lead the way here. Kavanaugh taking a huge championship win in last week just on her own.
Perard ran that 4x800, so see how
Yeah,
she.
but Kavanaugh going in fresh. That again, Oyster River didn't put in all their eggs in one basket for the 4x8. They have it all spread out. They're a pretty deep team on the distance side for them.
The mile New England, on the 1600 New England wide is pretty big. I mean, you get this girl Bulky from Connecticut just run a 4:47. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's deep. And Connecticut's got some really fast girls.
Yeah. Yeah. Kavanaugh already pulling away from Perard. Perard again still well ahead of Swanben, who's leading the chase pack here.
Swanben had a good. She had a good race last week. She knows how to play her cards right. She came back big time.
Yeah. No, I remember she made a good move to stay in it.
And even in the 800, she pulled out I think she pulled a third out there.
Yep. So it looks like we have Mariotti and Hopkinton along with Swanben. It looks to be White of North 2 in that chase pack.
So she's on 4:54 pace. Came through in 2:27. She looks good. This is the lap you got to buckle down on. And look at her buckling down. I mean,
Yeah,
she is ripping.
She's moving. Yeah. Yeah, she is not hesitating. I think. Not sure what pace she's on right now, but I mean.
Yeah, she came through in 2:27. But she
Okay,
just
yeah,
she
so
just
she's-
definitely picked it up.
So she's definitely trying to go for under 5.
I think our state record's 4:47. Yep.
Yeah, state record 4:47 set in 2010. Ariana Bailey.
Her school record's 4:48 because that was being chased for quite a few times by Duty. And So as good as she is, she's got a ways to go before she gets that record.
Oh, yeah.
So she's probably aiming for that right now.
I mean, it's going to be tough doing it on her own.
But next week she'll have company.
Yeah, so next week will be where to watch that. Yeah, 339. Yeah.
I mean, it's doable right now.
Yeah.
Would she go through 339?
339, so 72, 400. So she went through the 800 and 227, and then she followed up with another 72.
Yeah. So now if she can just drop down to 68.
Oh, to me, she looks like she's picking up even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got almost 100 meters on
She's got a decent shot at this, actually.
Perard. Yeah.
So right there, boom, 417.
416, 417, yeah.
So you got to close in 31. That's pretty fast, but
Yeah, she's looking quick, but she'll get close to it.
it's going to be very close.
Yeah,
100
36.
meters, 437.
Yeah. No, she's definitely going to get close. She'll get. Thing is, will she get under 450? Probably not. Probably 450, 451. No, 452 even. Good. Yep, 453 will be the winning time for the girls 1600.
Watch Swan Bond coming.
Yep. She's making a great move. Distance the gap, and
Oh,
that's
no,
white.
No, it just changed
Yeah.
right there.
I believe that's
So Perriot's
white
going to
north.
hold. Yep, Perriot's going to hold, and then Swan Bond. I thought she was going to be able to do it.
510, 512, 513, 514. That's about your 2 through 4, it looks like. Yeah, so Perard 510, 89. 453, 27 officially for Kavanaugh. Swanbin 512, 46. White 513, 31. Lane just getting under 514, 513, 58. Klinger 518, 04. Mariotti 521, 21. Paterna 526, 13. As your top 8 for the girls 1600 meters. We'll be moving right along to the boys 1600.
This isn't anybody's race right here. This one could go down to. This could be a total surprise.
Yeah, it really could. Not trying to show any bias here, but Clayton from Dover.
He could.
He could.
Yep, he
Yep.
definitely could.
He looked really solid. For sure, he's had a few things go on injury-wise throughout the year, but he's looking good right now.
This is anybody's race, right? This is a gift right here for a state championship.
Yeah, I mean,
Here's-
you never really see many guys step out of the 16 to go into the 8, and
there's probably 4 guys in here, 4 or 5 guys that have a chance.
yeah,
Really, maybe even 6 guys.
yeah. I mean, any of the guys under that 430 mark have a
Yep.
pretty decent shot here. So on the line here we have Kristen Kraft, who might be the potential favorite here with a 421. Then we have Malark of Exeter, Byrne of South, Teeter of course it's Christian, Johnson of Dover, Nomua of Co-Brown, Jocelyn of Monadnock, Byrne of South, Anderson of Souhegan, and Peters of Portsmouth. Betterly of Bow, Irvine of Souhegan, Bedanza of Hillsborough Deering, Heyman of Plymouth Regional, Hayes of Pinkerton, and Foster of Newfound Regional.
I don't know if Kraft missed the bus, but I don't see him out there.
I don't see him either.
No.
Unless that's not him in the back, is it? That
Nope.
must be it must be Hayes.
No, he's not there.
Yeah, no, he's not in.
No, so the favorite's not even there. That's weird, huh?
Yeah, so definitely more of a chance here for a lot of these guys. So
I wonder why he didn't show.
I don't know. It's a good question. Maybe we'll see him. Does he make it for anything else?
No, but if you don't run this, you're all done for the day.
I mean, that's true, yeah. Yeah, he was supposed to be in the 3200 too. Huh, interesting. All right.
Yep.
So,
Teeter's taking
That looks to be, yeah, Teeter's just,
it. Man, this kid's come on good, though.
yeah.
I mean, he's put a lot of work effort in. I mean, he definitely was good coming out of middle school, and then he did all right, and then he slumped a little bit. But, boy, coming in from last year to this year, he's just really come on.
Yeah, it looks like that's Andrew Byrne. Could be up strong with Malark.
Yeah, those two guys are no joke. They're good. Clayton's going to do some work. He's got.
Yeah, I was just mentioning him. He's
Yeah, he's digging himself a hole. Something's not right with him.
yeah. He's yeah, he did take a fall on the bike about last week. So,
he did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was pretty banged up from that, but he ran really well regardless last week anyway. So
Yeah.
I didn't think that would change, but
Teeter's got a pretty good sized lead here.
yeah, he does. He looked really strong at D3s. I mean, he did the triple crown, 1600, 800, 3200.
Guy just lost his shoe. Oh my
Yeah,
God!
I've seen a couple of those.
That's
Always get those stories of guys just running with
I'll tell you
one
what,
shoe.
just kick your other shoe off.
Yeah, honestly. I heard of a guy run a full about 6,000 meters of an 8K with only one shoe. So yeah, it looks to be.
Sami Namila, he's the one who lost his shoe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just
Yep, I see it. Yep, I see him right there. So yeah, Teeter still well ahead. Went through about under 3:20.
yeah, it stinks when you lose your shoe.
Yeah. But you just keep running through it. And,
Yeah, I mean he's making a pass right now, so
yeah, again, Teeter well far ahead. Nobody's gonna be challenging him for this.
he's gonna make New England's with one shoe. I'm telling you.
Yeah, yeah, it looks like it. He's moving up on that pack. That's
He really is.
top 6 right there that he's moving into.
Anyways,
yeah,
Teeter's got a
gonna-
huge lead.
Teeter's got a huge lead. I'm just watching him. He's gonna somebody else is making the move on here. Yeah, so it's gonna be
Wow, Teeter put up a good one.
yeah, 420.
It's hot. It's not easy running with one shoe, but still, he probably
Yeah.
gets close to his PR.
Yep, 429.
Yeah.
Yeah, his seat time was 429.
Yeah.
So Teeter wins at 420.11. Malark 423.19. Anderson 424.82. Byrne 425.59. Betterly 425.60. And Jocelyn of Monadnock 425.64. Byrne of South 425.73. Namula 429.19. Gets under his seat time by .01.
On one shoe.
Yeah, with the one shoe.
That's too bad.
So that does it for the 1600s, and we're going to get to our next relay in the 4x100 meters. Again, we could see the state record go down again.
Well, I got to tell you what. I think those Nashua South girls are going to be pretty jazzed up right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You think that let's see if they have some fight in them.
Yeah, state record 48.64.
Well, 47.88 now.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
I figured they would update it already.
I saw it updated somewhere. Today I did. So I don't know why they went back with that.
I don't know.
Because they had the javelin
That's why I was
record.
confused. I was like, I'm seeing 48.64 here, but that's the
No.
previous one. Yeah, so what was the time you said?
47.88. I saw that. Yeah, there's a 47.88 there, but I saw it as a state record today, because I saw the kids' javelin record as a state record.
Yeah. Weird.
So I'm gonna go back and look at that javelin. See if they what they did there. Oh, so so they did that too. They took his record off too, because it hasn't been ratified probably.
Oh, okay, got it.
Because today when I looked at it this morning when I was studying it, they had him as a state record holder. So anyways, in real life, state record's 47.88. I just ratified it.
Well, you have it there. Jim McKenzie ratifying that record. It should be all set. So here we go, 4x1. I didn't get a chance to read off the teams for this first section. So we have Sunapee, Co-Brown, Oyster River, Manchester Memorial, Hollis Brookline, Manchester Central, Alvern, and Newmarket. And it looks to be Manchester Central out in front right now, getting caught up by Alvern. So Oyster River are going to be coming on strong, but it's going to be Alvern and Central on the outside lanes coming down here. So we'll look at the time. So about 50 point here, 50.56 unofficially is winning time by Alvern. 50.63 is going to be the time to watch out for in this next heat. Central 50.96, Hollis Brookline 52.08, Oyster River 52.13, Newmarket 52.26, Memorial 52.38, Co-Brown 52.68, and Sunapee 52.76.
They crushed their seed time on that one.
Yeah. So, again, time to beat is 50.63. So this is when it gets tricky for us to figure out who makes New England's. As anybody from the first heat could just kind of sneak right in there.
Yeah.
So now in this next heat, we have Kennett in 1, Bedford in 2, Concord in 3, Pinkerton in 4, South in 5, North in 6, Salem in 8, and Portsmouth will not be in lane 7.
Good spot for Concord to be in, chasing Pinkerton. Pinkerton's got their eye on Nashua, so.
Yeah, again, this is the one to
interesting.
watch. Yeah, watch out for lanes 4 and 5. Clean start. And Pinkerton already breaking the stagger going into the first handoff. They get the handoff well within the zone. South is coming on strong, though, in the second leg, battling Pinkerton. South getting the handoff before Pinkerton. Pinkerton needs to make up some ground.
I guess they do.
It's all going to come down to the wire here in the final handoff.
It's
South
over.
gets it well ahead. The
Telling you.
handoffs.
This one's over.
Pinkerton getting hunted down by Bedford, too, but Pinkerton's going to be able to secure second, looks like. Then South, 48.02 unofficially. So, state record won't go down. So they run 48.06.
Which is the second fastest time in state history.
Yeah, second fastest. 48.87 by Pinkerton. Bedford 49.09. Concord 49.19. Nashua North 49.27. And Kennett 49.72. So the winner of the first heat in Alvern will not sneak their way in.
That could have major implications for New England's next week, too,
Yeah.
because Pinkerton, they might not get into that fast heat with that.
Yeah,
With that time.
It's going to be, yeah.
Nashua South is defending New England champions.
Yeah.
And they didn't even run that fast last year to win the New England's.
Yeah.
So
It's going to be a fun race.
think about
Yeah.
that.
New England's is just going to be one to watch for sure. And now we move on to the boys 4x100 meters. Got Sanborn Regional in 1, Concord in 2, Keene in 3, Central in 4, Conval in 5, Kennett in 6, Sauhegan in 7, and Co-Brown in 8.
That's what you got to like about competition, though. You know, Pinkerton's got him the last 2 weeks. They got him at Londonderry, and they got him in the state championship. South actually stepped up to the plate today. I mean, it
Yeah,
really.
they did.
And you watch, they could break the state record next week.
Yeah, it could go down. What'd you say, 47?
47-88.
Yeah, not too far off.
They already
Yeah,
know
at
how
this
to win in
point,
a Winland
yeah.
championship. They've done it.
And, I mean, the handoffs looked super smooth. But here we are underway.
And the tough part about it, you had Pinkerton looking at Nashua South. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they could see what was happening in front of them.
Sauhegan getting good handoff out in front. Getting hunted down by Betco Brown. Sauhegan again gets a handoff off first, but they're easily going to get tracked down by, looks to be Kennett. So Kennett now out in the lead. Coming on strong looks to be Conval and Central with Sauhegan, but it's going to be Kennett to take this heat. 43-28 unofficially. 43-30 now the official time to beat. Conval 43-58. Sauhegan 43-67. Central 43-69. Sanborn Regional 43-91. Keene 44-12. Concord 44-15. And Co-Brown 45-12.
Next heat, we got Trinity in lane 1, Hanover 2, Bedford 3, Pinkerton 4, Nashua South 5, Bishop Brady's in 6, Oyster River's in 7, Milford 8. Top seed comes in with Pinkerton 42-54, Nashua South 42-78. So these are the battles right here.
Yeah. And again, state record is 42-51.
Memorial? It's got to be Memorial.
It is
right?
Memorial, yeah,
2015?
2013.
2013?
Yeah. And
That's catchable, though.
Pinkerton's close, aren't they?
Yeah.
42-54?
Yeah.
Is that what their seed time
Two-tenths
is?
of a second off of it.
Yeah.
That could go down right now.
Yeah, it could. It's a good, it's, again, great weather for it.
Still, that flag is not moving at all.
Yeah, no wind. Like, it's a good day for it. Weather's nice. So again, 43-30 is going to be the time to beat to get to New England's. We're off. Again, watch out for Pinkerton, going to be potentially hunting down the state record. Handoffs are clean.
Yep, they've made up the stagger.
Yeah, Pinkerton and South battling in the middle.
This could be a good recipe right here.
Yeah, and here we go.
Nice handoff.
South's handoff a little rusty there. Pinkerton getting ahead. Looking good, 28 already through, 150 to go.
Come on, get this one off.
Pinkerton, great handoff.
Mishaw's going to lead the way. Let's see what happens.
They're getting hunted down by Bedford, but
Come
Pinkerton's
on.
got it.
Get there, Mishaw.
42-36 unofficially.
They got it.
42-39, your official
Official state record.
official state record.
Nice. Yes.
Nashua South 42-74.
Mishaw's probably pretty happy.
42-79.
Nice. They just announced it. So Mishaw doesn't make the finals of the 100, so he had a little bit saved up for that.
Yeah.
Those were perfect handoffs.
No, it was flawless. Didn't see an issue with any of them. Bishop Brady 43-19, Oyster River 43-33, Milford 43-47, and Hanover 44-23.
Nice. I'm glad to see that record go down. That was a good one. I mean, a few years back, like in 2016, 2017, Pinkerton had some studs.
Yeah.
Sprinters, and this team just
Yeah,
broke
I know.
it.
Yep, I was, I think 2017.
Remember that kid, Jaden
yeah.
Rumwick and stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, they
yeah.
had a great team.
Noah Woodman.
Yep.
Also on.
Oh, my God,
Noah
yeah.
Woodman. Yep.
I mean, he's a
state
state
record of 400.
400 guy.
Yep. What, 48, I think
Yep.
it was. Kennett was able to sneak their way into the 6th spot of the 4x1.
That's legendary right there, what they just did. I mean, it's been
Yep.
some good teams. So Pinkerton now
So-
has the girls and the boys 4x1 100 records.
So now we're going to move on to the girls 400-meter dash. So we got Beckering of Bedford in 1, Sinclair of Bishop Girton in 2, Thurlow of Sanborn in 3, Zineska of Central in 4, Lantang of Winnicott in 5, Sipple of Pinkerton in 6, Watts of Moultonborough in 7, and Lepsansky of Kennett in 8.
It just goes to show you how much those handoffs matter because Pinkerton's, they're not, you know what I mean? They didn't have all the fastest guys,
Yeah.
but their handoffs were great.
So first heat here, again, state record held by Grace Devaney of Concord back in 2019. 55-42. Again, that record was set right here back in 2019. So that looks to be Lantang of Winnicott moving well ahead in the middle lane. This be Sipple in the outside. Also Kennett. Lopushansky. Next actually Watts of Moultonborough out in second on the outside, but it's going to be Lantang. He's getting caught up by Watts. Watts people to get there. It's going to be close. Not sure. I can't tell who's going to get it here. Unofficially 60 flat. It's going to be Watts who will take it. 60 flat, 06. Lantang, 60 flat, 08. Thurlow, 60 91. Lopushansky, 61 49. Sinclair, 61 55. Sipple, 61 65. Sneska, 62 80. And Beckering, 62 86. So now time to beat is 60 flat.
Tell you what, we got a lot more 50s in here now for Harriet.
Yeah.
You know, they've kind of closed the gap on her. Before, she was just way, way out in front, but some of these girls have gotten a lot faster.
Yeah, a couple of 58s, 59s in there.
Yep.
And then we have also a 60 flat there, too. So Pulowski of Bow in 1, Raposa of Kingswood in 2, Bowden of Timberlane in 3, Barber of Central in 4, Thompson of Exeter in 5, Lawrence of White Mountains in 6, Ducharme of Bedford in 7, and Yaya of Concord in 8. So section 2.
See if Barbara can do this one. 55-42 is a state record.
I always love to see how the variety of blocks and no blocks in the 400 every time. Kind of can see who's usually your distance runners that decide to drop down the 4. Clean start here, this second section. Again, Barber is going to be your number 1 seed in lane 4. Only green jersey out there.
She don't look like she blasted out today. So we'll see what her second half looks like.
Yeah, she looks like she broke the stagger. She's moving pretty well. Looks like you got Lawrence also on the outside looking to pick up some ground here, but Barber is looking the smoothest right now.
I mean, she's on good pace. We'll see if she can close.
Yeah. So moving down to the final straightaway is Barber, followed by Lawrence.
Boy, she's going to be close.
Yeah, she's looking really good. Got 50.
She's going to be just off.
Be about 56, 57. 56 high. Lawrence about 58 in second. So Barber 56, 71 officially. Lawrence 57, 73. Raposa 58, 57. Bowden 59, 41. Ducharme 59, 49. Thompson 59, 59. Pulowski 59, 63. And Yaya 59, 99. So all 8 runners under 60. So your top 6 here will make it to New England's.
Lorenz dropped off another second, so she's down to 57.73, so she's in the hunt.
Yeah, Lawrence has been on a move up since I saw her at Wilderness for the first time. For myself, anyway. So now, moving right along, we got the boys 4x1. Looks like we have an empty lane 2, looks to be.
2 lanes.
Or 400, excuse me, not 4x1. We already did those.
2, 4, and 7 are empty, aren't they?
Yeah, looks to be. So we have Richards in 1. We would have Petrie in 2 for Bedford. We have Goodwin in 3. Would have Plumley of Alver in 4. Kitchell of Hanover in 5. Beatty of Portsmouth in 6. Beaupre of John Stark in 7. We would. And then Bowden of Timberlane in 8.
And three empty spots down there. We could have filled those spots.
Yeah, it was. I remember it was pretty tight for the 4, right?
Yeah.
To get in.
That's too bad. What happens there? That you get 3 opens.
So looks to be. I believe that's Beatty of Portsmouth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Theo Beatty.
Looking pretty good, but also Kitchell is coming down the straightaway, hunting down Beatty. Both of them look really strong. So I think Beatty's going to be taking this heat here. About 51. 51.04 unofficially. 51.07 be the time to beat. 51.41 for Goodwin. Bowden, 51.92. Richards, 53.24. And Kitchell, 55.07.
So that Kitchell kid, I believe, it must be his father. He was a great Hanover runner a few years after I ran Davy Kitchell.
Oh,
Yeah, he was a really good one. Father or uncle or something, but you don't see that name every day. So
no.
You know it's
No, definitely. Again, the state record here in the event is Noah Woodman from Pinkerton, 48.24 back in 2017.
So listen to this. Windsor down in Connecticut, they've got a 47, a 47, a 48, and a 49 on one team.
Just on one?
One team. They went 1, 2, 3, and then the 49
That's
guy.
a 4x4 time.
I don't know. I guess he was cool. So they actually have their championship tomorrow. Meet the champions tomorrow.
So
that's
that'll
be interesting.
Something to look forward to before we go into New England.
That's just a loaded team.
Yeah. What's the name of the team?
Windsor.
Windsor.
Yep.
Wow.
Fastest sprinter in New England right now is a kid from Marshwood, Maine.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's got a 10.59 on
Yeah.
the boards.
So we have Smith of Sauhegan in 1, Sanderson of Concord Christian in 2, Colangelo of Bedford in 3, Montgomery of John Stark in 4, Brooks of Wyndham in 5, Perry of South in 6, Lawton of Profile in 7, and Bradley of Hanover in 8.
Montgomery had a great one last week. He's getting out good on this one, too. Good thing about it, he's got Brooks in his sight, so he can see what Brooks is doing.
Yep. Yeah, looks like Brooks is going to stick with him on the shoulder.
Yeah.
That looks to be Lawton outside, too. He's having a good season in the 4. He's getting quickly tracked down, though, by Montgomery and Brooks.
Looks like Brooks has got this lead pretty good. So when they square off right here, if he can hold on. See what Perry can do if he can catch him. Oh,
Actually, that's
like Brooks.
Yeah, it's Brooks. Brooks winning it 48, 8-9 unofficially, 48.93. Officially getting close to that.
Yep,
state
getting right
record.
there.
So Lawton 49.47, Perry 49.61, Montgomery 49.93, Sanderson 50.14, Smith 50.44, Colangelo 50.70, excuse me, and Bradley 52.69.
So Lawton today was the big guy that came up. He went from 50.27 to 49.47, took off 0.8.
Wow.
Some good times. Quality time. Anytime you get under 49,
Yeah.
that's right there.
I mean, even 50 point is definitely one that you want, but under 50 is definitely that barrier.
Well, Brooks definitely went out. He went out to win it. So he's gotten a third and a first today.
Yeah, definitely a good
Pretty
day
good
for
day.
Brooks. Yeah.
A 48 and a 10.87. Not a bad day at all.
Yeah. Nothing to be upset at all.
And he's still got a 200.
Yeah, so his day's not
No,
even over.
No.
So we'll get there pretty soon. We're 2 events away from that, but right now we'll go into the 300-meter hurdles. Starting off with Section 1.
State record could go down here, too. This is a tougher one, but it could go.
Yeah, 43.54 from Corinne Kennedy of Lebanon
Yeah.
back in
So
2014.
her parents were great athletes. Norm Kennedy was New England champion. One of the top footlocker guys. And her mother was a great runner, too, so.
So
Yep.
in this heat, we got Mann of Central in 1, Clifford of Winnacunnet in 2, Baloo of Hollis Brookline in 3, Brown of North in 4, Widow of South in 5, Moser of Merrimack Valley in 6, Nicolosi of Pelham in 7, and Millie of Pelham in 8. I believe we got 2 heats here.
It'll be interesting to see if Janelle Thomas shows up, too. Because last year, she was down in the 44s. And I thought she was going to be the one that broke the record. And this year, she's just
Yeah.
kind of
And also
hanging
looking
around.
ahead, we got Dow coming back. She had that false start
Oh, yeah.
for the hurdles, so she has a second chance here to for
Redeem
redemption.
herself.
Yep. Clean start for the 300 hurdles. Look to see who is over. Oh, looks pretty even
It's like
for
Sarah
the
White.
first hurdle, but
Yep.
yeah, right there, Sarah White. Actually, I believe that is Brown there for North.
Is it Brown?
I believe it's Brown, yeah.
Oh, Tiana Brown. Yes, it is. Yep. Oh, it's actually Sarah Witta, not White.
Yeah, Witta just on Brown's left, but Brown looking good here. It's going to be tight with Witta right behind her as well as yeah, looks like that'll be Brown to take it. 47.98, Witta 48.24, Nicolosi 48.46, Baloo 48.56, Clifford 48.79, Mann 49.81, Moser 50.25, and Millie 51.92. So we move on to section 2 of the girls 300-meter hurdles. So we have Doherty of Concord in 1, Dow of Hollis Brookline in 2, Thomas of North in 3. Oh, looks like we'll have oh, just update. Annika's not going to be starting
She's not, huh?
in the 300 hurdles. Yeah. Wondering, huh?
So last year, Janelle Thomas won this in 44-14, and Cardi went 44-18. So they're not both of those girls.
So it'll be battle between those two.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, Thomas in 3, Cardi in 5, Ofori in 6, Lovely in 7, and Fry of North in 8.
So this might have given them a little shot of adrenaline. Now they've gone from, probably not going to win this, but now we'll see what Janelle and Cardi
Yeah,
can
it could
do.
be anybody's here.
I think Chanel's going to pop one.
Yeah. Cardi right now catching up to Ofori.
Janelle Thomas, don't stutter step. There you go.
Yeah, Thomas is looking good on this.
Yep, she's got the
on
lead.
this curve. Yeah, she's looking really good. Breaking the stagger. She's got the lead. She also has Dow coming up.
Yeah, she's got this. If she doesn't, it just maintains.
Yeah, she's looking really strong. Yeah, you also have Dow having a little bit of redemption. She's looking to try to get second and beat Cardi.
Wow. Tell you what, this is going to be close.
Yeah, a little bit of stutter step might have gotten her, so I think
44-44. Let's see what she gets for official time.
official time 44-49 for Thomas. Cardi 45-68. Dow 45-97. Fry 46-51. Lovely 46-86. Doherty 47-55. And then finally for Ofori.
She's got to be happy with that, though, because, I mean, she's been just in the 40s, 46s and pops up, defends her championship. I don't know what happened to Annika Scott, but you never know. She does long jump and something could happen.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
She didn't finish in the. She didn't run the 300 hurdles last year either. So I don't know.
Oh, interesting. But yeah, she'd be officially done for the day, right? Since she didn't start. Yep. So yeah, so her win in the 110 hurdles was it for her. And we'll move right along to the boys 300 hurdles. We have Dando of Nashua North, Fricker of Memorial, Lee of Co-Brown, Powell of Hanover, Crowell of Keene, Miglior of Pelham, Henderson of Sauhegan, and Chrisman of Keene. The state record here was by McFadden of Merrimack Valley back in 2011, 37.71.
I still see his name every now and then. Still hurdling in some meets down around the Boston area. He went to UNH. He was good.
Yeah, I thought I had recognized the last name. Here already looks like Miglior on the outside breaking up the stagger. Look to have a solid start. Yeah, he's first over the hurdle. Oh, he hit that one pretty hard. Yeah, so now the rest of the pack has caught up. So you have Powell of Hanover battling it out with Crowell.
Cameron Lee's got the lead now. Go Brown.
Yeah, so Lee leading the way, getting through about 41.
That's a good one.
Great time. 41.22 for Lee. Powell, 41.57. Fricker, 41.90. Miglior, 41.92. Dandino, 42.10. Crowell, 42.71. Chrisman, 43.12. And Henderson, 44.12.
So we'll see if Duffy
Get
can
himself back in.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see him pop one right here.
I mean, Dow got herself back in after her false start. So we'll see if Duffy can do the same here. So we have.
He's sitting in the perfect position. He can see Creer. He can see Chong.
Yep, that's a perfect spot.
I think he's gonna do this. Watch.
Yeah. So you have Marcotti of Alvern in 1, Scammon of Spalding in 2, Duffy Winnicott in 3, Creer of Pelham in 4, Chong of Bedford in 5, Lombara of Monadnock in 6, Reynolds of Merrimack Valley in 7, and Jameson of Winnicott in 8.
He's got to have some fire in his eyes right now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's got to be.
It has to be. I mean,
hopefully not too much and have another hair trigger. But
to lose out on a potential championship in the 110s.
Especially when he did so well. The prelim.
And here we go for this heat. So
Career
yeah,
looks the
Career
best out.
looks-
We got one guy down. He went down hard too.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's-
Career's looking good.
yeah. Duffy is
Duffy's
gaining a little bit. He's
he's in
he's
second.
definitely in second. But yeah, Career, I think definitely had some fire from.
Yeah.
Who's now on.
Chong's coming back though.
Yeah, Chong's looking good. Duffy is also looking good. So,
Wow, that's a good one.
yeah. Sub 40.
38.
38.52. Pretty good time. Chong 39.52. Duffy 41.3. Lombara 40.50. Well, Jameson 40.64. McCarty 41.15. Scammon 42.11. And that was Reynolds who went down on that back straight. Well, it looks like he's finishing right here, actually.
Yeah, he went down pretty hard.
Yeah, he'll get up to finish. Good on him. It's about 74 for him.
Well, it's good to see Career get back, you know, because he didn't have a very good 110 for him.
No, he starter stepped. They kind of lost some ground. So now moving right along, we're gonna go into the 800 meters.
Boy, so that Lorenz, she does a tough double.
Yeah, that's
4 and 8. That's a nice one.
yeah. So she had a really good 4, and then she's gonna come back for the 8, which she did that last week.
Yeah, I remember
She
you
did
guys
last
said
week,
that. So we got Ball of Bedford, Martin of Elvern, Plaza of Pinkerton, Lorenz of White Mountain, Swanbond, Sauhegan, Starker, Sanborn Regional, Baker of Portsmouth, Bonifato of Oyster River, 223.10. Lorenz comes in top seed in this heat. Got a few 223s in here.
I think Bonifato was the one that anchored Oyster River's 4x8 today.
She did?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah.
And again, Swanben is coming back from the 1600 too, so this will be a good race. So I think the Lawrence, Swanben, Bonifato might be getting in this. They also have a Raza in there. Looks like we'll have everybody start in lanes, a one-turn stagger. Cut-in will be at the 300-meter start. So we go underway for the first heat of the girls 800. The state record held by Hannah Parker of Co Brown back in 2013, 2:06. Probably not going to see that one today.
No. She was a sophomore when she did that. Came in second in the country.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
There ain't many sophomore boys who could run 2:06. If you think about it.
Yeah, I
I
know.
mean, that's
yeah.
fast. Tell you what, this next heat here is going to be pretty interesting.
Yeah. I think I was just seeing Rhode Island state record was set at 2 flat.
Yeah, it must have been Gorian,
I can't remember the name. Their
girl
names
from
were-
last year.
I think so, yeah.
She ended up going to Harvard.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a star. She's a national champion.
Yeah.
She
Again,
had a tough time this year in college. She had some good times, but definitely a different learning curve when you get to college. Yeah, Gorian's really good.
so that's Stalker right up front, followed by Raza. And then it's Martin. Then Swanbon. Then Bull. As well as Bonifato.
Be interesting to see if they can reel her in. I think they can. They got 3 of them there.
Yeah. But she looks really strong.
Yeah, she looks real good. Her brother was a good distance runner for Sanborn. And she looks good.
Yeah, Martin, though, is coming on strong in this last 200, though. But I think Stalker definitely has this here. Be the question of if Raza and Swanban can catch Martin in this straightaway. Raza's coming on pretty strong. But yeah, it's going to be Stalker
Pretty good time right there.
to win it. So 220, she could definitely sneak herself in to this top 6.
Yeah, I think she's going to have a good chance at it.
220.26. Martin 223.23. Swanban 224.96. Oh, they're going to say Raza 224.05. Swanban 224.96. Ball 230.10. Baker 231.74. Bonifato 232.84. And Lawrence 237.69. Yeah, again, that's a tough double, 400, 800.
Sure is. That close.
Yeah. I mean, 237 is not a bad time either.
So who are you thinking on this one?
It's going to be a close one.
Going with a hometown hero?
I mean, I think it'd be wrong if I didn't, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she looked really strong in her win at D1s. I mean, she looked super strong there.
I think Hagen Fresh is going to be tough to beat.
I mean, yeah,
tough, but Hagen's tough.
She's been solid too. But yes, we have Nouveau of North, Gudis of Concord, Hagen of Newmarket, Lee of Bedford, Poulin of Dover, Kudalatis
Yep.
of Winnicott,
Koudalaitis.
Murdo of Hopkinton, and
Tashida.
Tashida of Goffstown.
I've been letting you do most of the stuff today.
Yeah.
Some tough names, but I just want to see how good the Dover school system is. You know what I mean? In case I move over that way. Pronouncing these names.
I've been doing pretty good today.
No, you've been doing great.
I mean, I've had some.
I would have differed on a few of them with you, but then I looked back and I said, geez, I think he might have been right.
Yeah, no, seeing hers, I was like, yeah, this is the one I'm going to mess up on. Here we go. But,
So you got Hagen leading the way. You got Lee, Kudalaitis, Poulin.
who's that up front?
That's Hagen.
Is that Hagen? Okay.
Yeah, different uniform, I guess.
Yeah, I was confused. I was like, huh?
I guess you can wear what you want in Newmarket as long as it's not in relay.
Yeah, so there we go. It's Lee, Poulin, right behind Hagen.
Lee's right in the kitchen right there.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want her sitting on me.
Yeah, you also have Kudalaitis right behind Poulin. Poulin has a really strong 200 kick.
Oh, she does
so,
too. Those four right there are
yeah,
tough.
but if I were Anika, I'd be a little bit closer. As I'm saying that, she's pulling in a little bit close too. So yeah, right. Yep, here we go. So she's starting to make a move here. She's making that pass a little sooner than I thought she would. But she's looking really good.
No, she looks real good.
Lee is moving with her.
They just shut the door down on Hagen. She ain't getting out of there.
Yeah, no, and then you got Kudalaitis also moving around her. Yeah, good work for them. Lee is trying to push.
Kudalaitis backing up. Wow,
Yeah,
it's
it's
going to
gonna
go
be
back.
tough.
Poulin's going to fight back on this one. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, it's going to be Lee.
Nice
213. Unofficially, they went through in about 66 through the first four, closing at 67.
Nice. That's what I was hoping for. When I said earlier today, I said, we got to get these girls down to 212, 213.
Yeah, so Fiona Lee wins at 213.48. Poulin 213.66. Kudalaitis 214.15. Hagen 215.05. Gudis 217.31. Murdo 219.86. Nouveau 221.53. And Tashida 222.52.
Yeah, four of those girls got themselves right in good positions for New England's.
Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, the 220 from Stalker in the first
No.
First heat isn't going to make it.
That's a strong heat. Those are some
Yeah,
good
220 was a strong case for potential New England
Yep.
sneak in, but yeah, she won't get it because 219 was the 6th fastest. So now moving into the boys 800 meters. State record here 150.85 back in 2003 by Russell Brown of Hanover. You have Jocelyn Monadnock in 1, Kerouac of Co-Brown in 2, DePaul of Central in 3, Twomey of Londonderry in 4, Betterly of Bow in 5, Pulsifer of Bedford in 6, Bryan of South in 7, and Nud Homier of Interlakes.
Yeah, that 150 is a good one. Russell Brown was a big timer. He went to Stanford, sub 4-minute miler. I mean, he was legendary. Hanover kid.
It's like a pretty slow cut in the back straight, which is usually what you want here in the 8. Looks like Homer of Interlakes is up at the front. But I think Pulsifer is going to try to... Oh, he's just going to stick on the shoulder. Now he's moving ahead now.
He was the lead leg, right, for the 4x800?
Yeah, he ran that 159. What's his seat time here? Is he 159?
Yep. He looks good, though. He's a strong
Yeah,
runner.
so 59, 60. It's about what you want. It's I think if you're a sub 2 runner, going out in 60 is pretty comfortable. You can close out pretty well in the second 400. That's what it looks like it's happening here with.
Yeah, you can tell he's feeling it today, man. He looks good.
Yeah, 59.97 through the first 4.
Kid that's in 5th's making a pretty good move. Now he's in 3rd.
Yeah, that's Homier.
Yeah, he looks all right.
He's a really strong 800 runner. I saw him at Wilderness.
That bigger kid looks like he's got some wheels too.
Yeah, you also
Wow.
Jocelyn's making a great move.
He's making a real good
to
move.
second. Yeah. Yeah, but it looks like it's gonna be Kerouac here, chasing down sub 2. It's not gonna get it. So 2 flat 201 unofficially. Be 2 flat 97 for Kerouac. 202 for .51 for DePaul. Betterly 202.88. Nud Homier 203.42. Pulsifer 204.32. Bryan 204.83. Jocelyn 204.99. And Twomey 208.01.
All right, this is a good one right here.
So again, 2 flat, gonna be a time to beat, but pretty sure we're gonna see the top 6 here get
That's a good one.
darn under it. Yeah.
You got Binder of Pinkerton, James of Salem, Zumbek of Winnicott, Redmond of Bedford, Lano of Co-Brown, Mikulski of Exeter, Beckering, Bedford, and Gleicher of Hanover. Man, this is a good heat.
This is going to be another good race to watch.
This is the race of the day right here, as far as
Yeah.
I'm concerned, for distance running.
No, it has to be. I mean, you've got so many guys.
If there's ever a shot to get Russell's record,
This is it here.
yeah, this is a good one. This is a good one.
I mean, it's tough when you already had Redmond
yeah.
on 152.
Yeah, I don't see it.
But again, if you're a good 800 runner,
Yep.
you got to run 152 and then follow up with, what, a 154, 155. You'd hope, but we'll see what he does.
The only way they can break this record, it has to get set up by someone other than Redmond.
Yep.
It has to.
And
got
Redmond's doing
He's
it.
doing it.
He's
So
doing it, so I don't think,
it's not going to happen
Nope.
under those conditions.
Whoa, we got a little bit of shoving.
There
from,
we go.
Yeah.
Gleicher coming up to the front.
Yeah, Gleicher may have shoved out Beckering and Lano.
So, 56. Now you see what you got.
Yeah, so it's going to be Gleicher fighting off.
Lano's in a good
Redmond.
position if he
Yeah.
plays his cards right. He's
Yeah,
got
they're
it.
all good.
no
Beckering
gaps can.
just kind of push back though.
Yeah, no gaps can happen here.
Yeah, so they went through in 56-2-0.
Here we go, right here. Wow, this is nice.
Yeah. So Redmond still,
Here you go.
Gleischer's still trying to fight with him. Let's see what happens going into the 200. They're going.
This is setting up perfect.
That looks like James of Salem. Actually might be.
They're going to
No,
have to
that's
dig
that.
deep
That's-
now. There we go. Don't give him that inside
Yeah,
lane. There you go.
He gave it to him.
Wow.
You just got Zumbek coming on strong.
Wow, he is coming on strong. 152. Yep.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Back-to-back 152s. 152.62 is winning time. Leno 153.33. Zumbek 153.77. Gleischer 154.02. James 156.77. Beckering 156.90.
That's a great final right there.
Yeah.
Redmond's just a little better. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
He's a little bit more seasoned. But that was a big step up for Leno and Zumbek, I can tell you that. You know, Gleischer stuck his nose in there. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, I mean,
he forced it.
Yeah, I mean, I think he might have used a little too much energy fighting him on that backstretch.
Yep,
but
I do too, trying to make the move. But it's about the only chance you got against him.
yeah, especially because Redmond's kick is just lethal.
Boy, that was a good one, huh?
Yeah, that was for sure a good one.
So,
So yeah, top 6 times was 156 and under.
I don't know where that 152.62. It's at least top 5 of all time. I don't know if it places you higher than.
It's definitely in there. For
Yeah,
sure.
it's definitely top 5. No
Yeah.
doubt about it.
It's definitely in there. So now we'll quickly move on to the last sprinting event for the 200. Well, unless you want to count the 4x4 too, but I guess the last individual sprint event for the girls 200. So just hearing that this is the longest lasting state record.
Yeah, well, one year it says 1970, and 1 year it says 1971. So someone's going to get tracking that one record down.
Yeah.
Kathy Lawson's. You'll see where it has it in there is 1971.
Yep.
But then you'll look at it again on a meet record. You look at it a meet record for Division One, and it'll have 1970. So I don't know whether, unless she did it twice. I don't think she did, but she has since passed away. That's how long that record's been around.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep.
Wow. So in Heat 1, we have White of Hanover in Lane 1, Ferry of Kearsarge in 2, Lacasse of Belmont in 3, Ross of South in 4, Ortiz of South in 5, Fry of North in 6, O'Keefe of Bedford in 7, and McDonald of Newfound Regional in 8.
So what was that time? 153.62?
150.
152.62, I mean.
Yes.
Yeah, so it bumped Demas
Yeah.
down to 5, and now he's at 4.
Oh, I just realized our 200s are starting here today. And they'll be finishing on the far end. So here we go. I look to be McDonald to take that. So she'll win that heat 25-87. Ortiz 26-15. Ross 26-29. Lacasse 26-42. White 27-03. Fry 27-34. Faria 27-64. And that'll do it for the first heat of the girls 200.
Yep.
So 25.87 will be the time to look out for. And then this will be the race to watch here with Ada Wheat and Barber. Barber in lane 5, Wheat in 6. Also, Janelle Thomas coming back in lane 7. So you have Roberts of Pinkerton in 1, Sipple of Pinkerton in 2, Giordano of Milford in 3, Jenkins of Portsmouth in 4, Barber of Central in 5, Wheat of Kennett in 6, Thomas of North in 7, and Sawyer of Guilford in 8.
So Barber and Thomas are already champs. Time for Wheat. I think Wheat might have finished 4th in New England last year. This one. It's a tough one when you have Barber on your inside, though.
Yeah, you're going to have her chasing you down. And that, too, there's no point in waiting.
Tell you what, Wheat's hot. She's out hot. Nice. Come on, see if you can hold on.
Yep, but Barber has a really good second half.
Yeah, she's going to need it.
But I don't know if she's going to be able to catch.
Nope.
Wheat had a
Wheat
great
just
start.
ripped it.
Yeah, and Barber getting a bit ahead of Jenkins, too. So Wheat 25-1-6, Barber 25-61, Jenkins 25-74, Thomas 26-24, Sipple 26-27, Giordano 26-45, Sawyer 26-58, and Roberts 26-78.
It's pretty sweet for Wheat. Man, she went out there.
Yeah.
I like to see that. There was no doubt on that one. Okay, we got the next section of the boys. The first one, we got Bradley of Hanover, Ployd of Kennett, Edwards of Conval, Yap of Bishop Brady, McCraney of Bow, Powers of Bedford, Sebastian of Memorial, Oyarambi of Trinity. 22:46. Yap comes in with top time, but they're all surrounded. They're all right together. Anybody's game in this heat. Lanes 4 and 5.
First command given.
I think H.A. Sebastian would be right in this hunt. He didn't run the 100. He's a state champion from last year. We'll see what happens. What are you thinking?
I think we're going to have a good race right here.
Yeah. That last race was good, huh? Wheat?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, come on.
She was out strong and never let up. Here we go. Heat one of the boys. 200 meter. Fair start for them.
Looks like Yap right now.
Sebastian's out pretty well on the lane 7.
Wow, it's tight.
Guys starting to pull away on the inside, though. That would be Powers of Bedford getting past, though. Is that Yap? Or I couldn't quite see. That
No,
was
it's tough.
McCraney.
McCraney, 22:61 out of Bow. Powers, Bedford, 22:82. Ployd Kennett, 22:99. Sebastian Memorial, 23:02. Edwards of Conval, 23:14. Yap, Bishop Brady, 23:19. Oyarambi, Trinity, 23:27. Bradley of Hanover, 23:60. So it's not how you start, it's where you finish. Yap had a good lead, but
I mean, it was a good race because, that's what you a lot of times expect in the 200 where it's that back and forth, everyone hitting their different phases at different times, showing that strength. I think Ryan alluded to it a little bit in the last year of the girls 200. And ultimately, I mean, we just had that the whole way. So.
Yeah.
But that was another
there's a
good
few
one.
lead changes in that one.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, next heat we got Wilson of Milford, Stevens of Keene, Genschos, Brad of Bishop Brady, Bruno of Hollis Brookline, Schneier of Nashua South, Brooks of Wyndham, Kelm of Portsmouth Christian, Talon Will out of Oyster River. Again, this is another tight one. I mean, you got 22-17 to 22-18. Not much separating. This is anybody's game here. It doesn't matter if you're in lane 1 out to lane 8. I'm going to tell you, lane 6, it's not going to win because there's no 6. Who's in 6? Kevin Brooks. He's already
He
doubled.
might be tired, yeah.
Yeah, he's got to be a
Might
little
done.
tired.
I mean, what you say? You got a third in the championship already, so
Yep.
he's should be all set. But
Yeah, the third and the first, right?
yeah, here we go. A lot of movement already. Looks like that might be Genchos up front. He's going to be hunted down by
Chris Stevens is having
yeah.
a good day.
Stevens and Genchos are battling out, but I think Genchos had a little bit of extra burst. He's going to win at 21.78 unofficially. 21.83 for Genchos. So 21.83 for Genchos. Stevens 22.12. Schneier 22.22. Kelm 22.32. Bruneau 22.42. Wilson 22.81. And Willette 22.86. Again, that's going to be one of the fastest 200s
Yeah, it's up there. No doubt.
to be run. Yeah. And yeah, that state record 20.92.
That's a tough one. That's not going anywhere for a
That's
while.
yeah. What 2006?
So
is-
my son and I, we were like tabulating all the greatest records of all time. Like, you know what I mean? The greatest.
Yeah.
And that was one of I think that was right near the top.
I mean, yeah, it has to be. That's
We've had a 7'1" high jumper.
Yep.
We've had 62-foot shot putters. We've got an 844 2-miler. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of great records over there. But that 20.9 is pretty good.
And now we'll move on to the second to last event of the day. 3,200 meters. 8 laps around.
Take the long way home. So you got Cook of Oyster River, O'Neill of Bedford, Silver of Pinkerton, Smith of Concord, Ferris of Hanover, Roy of Oyster River, Lane of Hopkinton, Fondakowski, Bishop Girton, Bazanson of Oyster River, Cook of Oyster River, Grew of Pinkerton, Lyric, Hanover, England, Plymouth, Mahoney of Bedford, O'Shea of Messinic, and Briggs of Newfound. 10:36 comes in with the top time, Mackenzie Cook.
Yeah, again, Oyster River's the team to stack up the 3,200. I mean, they have the depth to do it, so. You have all the runners in the top 10 here. Again, we saw Mackenzie Cook kind of run away with that D2, but might be a little bit different story here for the 3,200 today. Weather's not great for distance running, but so we might not see I wouldn't say we'd see the fastest times for the day.
I think I would get in that lane 1 if it's open.
Yeah, that's England, I think, for
Yeah.
Plymouth. Yeah, England with Cook. Well, actually, she might be just trying to let Cook take it, and then she'll
Right. Sit
sit
in
in there. Yep, she was just trying to get Cook to pace. She didn't want to be the pacer, which makes sense. So it looks like we got Cook at the front with England. I think that's Silva with her as well as O'Neill. So those would be your top 4, and then the chase pack will be the rest of the way. Not sure the order there. It looks to be Smith, then Ferris, then Fondakowski, and then followed by Roy, I believe, of Oyster River. Oh, that actually could be Lane of Hopkinton. Oyster River usually has the blue shorts. So correct me if I'm wrong. Is that Hopkinton? That's in 4th in the chase pack.
Yep.
That's Lane. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, your chase pack, the top four there will be Smith, or actually Ferris and Smith, then Fonikowski, then Lane, followed by the 3 Oyster River girls.
And the girls completing the first 2 of their 8 laps on the World Series 100 Gear 1.
Is that not Contessa up front? Yeah. Yes. So again, top 4 is Cook, then England, then O'Neill, then Silva. Silva kind of straying a little bit from that pack, but she's still right in there.
And the winner of the boys pole vault 2024 New Hampshire State Champion, Wyatt Patterson of Winnipeg. He winning jump 14 feet 6 inches.
So while this race goes on, we'll also take a quick look at the field events scoring here. So we just finished girls long jump. Annika Scott will win it, 19 feet and a half.
That's got to be a state record.
It's close. It's pretty close. Bree Robinson Pinkerton, 19 feet 4 and a half. So she's 4 inches off.
Oh, 19. I thought you said 19 and a half, meaning 19.6.
Oh yeah, no.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
19 and
Yep.
then half an inch.
Gotcha.
And then it's Nada of Portsmouth in second, Lovely of Newport in third, Adams of Winnacunnet in fifth, Witta of South in fifth, and McBride of Exeter in sixth. Those will be your top 6 for the girls' long jump. Girls' high jump, you have Danielle Bates winning for Timberlane, clearing 5.4. Then you have Goulis of Concord in second, Wilson of Bow in third, Anise of Goffstown in fourth, McKay of Somersworth in fifth. Now, Jimmy, this is the name I've been messing up a ton here.
Yep.
How would you do that one?
Lefebvre?
Lefebvre, is that
yeah,
how you do it?
That's
Okay.
what I would.
So Lefebvre of Kearsarge, and then Haggett also tying for 6th here, clearing 4.10. So it looks like our top 3 here for the 32 have spread out a little bit. Contessa dropping out a little bit, but you got your 3 up front. Again, England coming in as the back of a pack in the seed, but she's putting herself in there up at the front. So it's Cook, O'Neill, England, then Silva.
So you know that Lane girl, right?
Yeah.
Do you know who her parents are?
I don't, but Lane tends to be a...
So Matt Lane ran for Maine, and he's from Maine.
Yeah.
He was an absolute stud runner. He had the fastest time to 3,000 in the nation one year. But that's just
Okay.
that's not the strong part of her gene pool. The mother
course.
was a soccer player, right? And started running her junior year, won the national championships her junior year and senior year in cross country.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Aaron Sullivan from Vermont.
Yeah.
So pretty good gene pool.
Wow,
there.
yeah.
Nothing against Matt Lane, but but I got to tell you what, Matt's an unbelievable runner, but the mother's even better, more accomplished in high school, anyways.
Yeah.
But imagine
Wow.
that.
Wow.
So,
yeah.
yeah.
What year is Lane?
She's only a freshman. She
Oh,
was the
wow,
one that was
okay.
doing really good in cross country season this year.
Okay, yeah.
So.
No, she's holding out pretty well.
Yeah, she's going to be a good one.
She went through the 1,600 and 550
Yep.
with the rest of the chase pack here.
But she was Division III champion, so
Yeah.
she's good.
So again, it's Cook, then O'Neill, then England, then Silva up at the front. It looks like Silva fell off a little bit, but she's back. She's got herself back in. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, you
Yeah.
got me the Sports Hall of Fame
She's a Hall of Famer.
induction.
all right.
Yeah, wow.
When you win 2 national titles.
I mean, yeah, have to be.
This is a good race. It's shaping up. It's not fast.
Nope, you don't get the typical somebody takes it out and wins it. You've got a good good pack of 4. And then you've got your chasers kind of stringing out here. You've got Smith, then Lane, then Ferris as your quote-unquote chase pack, and then just following them. Following them, you have Gruel, Roy, Mahoney, Byzantin, and Cook, also Fonakowski.
So it's going to be a good battle for those 5th and 6th spots.
Yeah, the cutoff right there is where Lane is.
Yep, Smith and Lane are right there battling.
Yeah, so
It's starting to open up a gap.
so if you're Ferris, you want to kind of stick on there to try to fight for that 6th spot. But yeah, now this top 4 pack is definitely more contestable.
Wow, look at this. Huh?
Yeah, they were kind of ducks in a row before. Now they're in a kind of a clump. Yeah, they're all right there. They oh, it looks like O'Neal is trying to get ahead of Cook. Yeah. So O'Neal's going to start moving up. Silva's going to go with her. Look to see if Cook decides to sit back here. I mean, it's 800 to go. Well, less than at this point.
Yeah, it's time to go now.
Yeah.
I'd get my separation right
Yeah,
here.
I wouldn't. I mean, if I were Cook, I wouldn't let her go like this.
Yeah, I just don't think Cook's having such a great day right now.
Yeah.
Because if I think Cook was having a great day, I think she would have controlled this right from the start.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that's the way she usually runs.
Yeah, I mean, great job for England. She's gotten herself in great position.
Yeah.
Again, England came in as a 13th seed, and she's put herself in 4th right now, and she's right behind Mackenzie Cook. So now bell lap here for O'Neal. O'Neal going through in 9:57. You have Silva in 2nd, Cook in 3rd, and England in 4th. Now you have Smith and looks to be Lane right up there.
Kelsey O'Neal really ripped this open.
Yeah, she's.
I think she could have done this at any time that she wanted to.
Yeah, she just kind of waited for when she make a move. 700 to go,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah, yeah, she's opened up way more.
I think if she knew what she knew now,
Yeah,
she could have.
she could have just
Yeah.
really. Yeah, she has so much left in the tank.
Way too-
I think she was.
Yeah, way too much.
She was definitely playing the strategy. Just sitting and waiting till she was ready to go.
Yeah, you just got to make sure you're in the fast heat in New England's.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I mean, Maine put up some good times yesterday.
Yeah, and there's some pretty solid 3K times in Rhode Island too.
Yep.
Yeah, 11:09 for the 3200. So 11:09:33 is the official time.
Shelly Smith repassing Lane. Lane passed her. Now
Yeah,
Shelly Smith had a little too much left too.
so Silva 11:20:53 for 2nd. So Cook 11:29:43 for 3rd. England 11:32:44. Smith 11:38:59. Lane 11:38:97. Byzantin 11:44:39. Roy 11:44:42. Ferris 11:50:96. Gruel 11:53:83. So your top 6 close out with Lane, the time of
11:38.
11:38.
Yep.
11:38:97, yeah. So that was a good race there.
Yep. I'm hoping this turns into a good race. I'm hoping Sturts can step up big time. Be right there with Giardina.
Yeah, again, Giardina just took it and ran at D1s.
Yeah,
last
but Sturts
week.
is doubling. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Sturts is tough. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you right now. If it comes down to a kick, I don't think Sturts is losing. That kid's got a kick.
Yeah.
If he's in closing distance,
yeah, that's the strength of Giardina. He's able to keep a pretty fast pace for a while,
Giardina
but
he can run great by himself. Holy.
yeah.
I mean,
But yeah, when it comes to a kick, I think
I don't think you want to be with him hunting you down because
No.
that kid's got some. He's got some grind. I mean, he's a great cross country skier. A great cross. He's #1 ranked coming back in New England next year cross country. Period. He was 4th in New England. So this is when I think he has to close the gap on the track.
yeah. So if anybody wants a chance, they just have to stick on Giardina the whole time.
The problem with Sturts, he lets a gap go. Samard's a good one too, though. I like that kid.
Yeah,
Kind of felt that he was going to be good early on when he was younger. You could see that he was coming along.
So for the 3200, we have Giardina as the #1 seed at 9:04.12. Second seed is 9:29.01. That's Samard of Conval. Then you have Sturts of Keene, Castellano of South, Teeter of Portsmouth Christian, Lampinen of Monadnock, Stein of Sauhegan. I don't think we'll have Christian Kraft here. He wasn't in the 1600. Fisher of Bishop Girton, Valentino of Hanover, Lemon of Oyster River, Courier of Mascoma Valley, Lemire of John Stark, D'Amelio of Pinkerton, Mann of Exeter, and Roby of Pinkerton.
Yeah, that Lehman had a good race last week. Freshman 9:45. Not bad.
And yeah, there's Giardina. He's taking it out pretty quick. He's trying to beat out that that pack there. He gets through.
He does.
Um,
I mean, it's a good day for him too. You know, it's hot. He's a smaller kid. He's just so steady.
yeah, and we're going to see who's that right
Samard.
behind him. Is that Samard?
Yep. Tell you, he's really improved runner.
Yeah, don't see Sturts.
No, he's
up
in
front.
4th.
He's kind of.
Whoa.
Yeah, so there you go. 64 through the first 400.
It's weird. Samard doesn't engage that right arm at all. It's all lefty.
Yeah.
You ever see how he
Yeah.
swings?
Yep.
Whatever works, works. Kid's running good.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, he's not afraid to go after
No,
Giardina. He's
yep.
hanging on him.
Like I said, if you're gonna get in contention with Giardina, you just stay on him.
I think if Sturts can keep, if Sturts doesn't let a gap get bigger than that, he could win this race.
Yeah.
But he can't dig himself a hole. He digs himself way too big a hole.
Yeah, I mean, if Sturts can get himself a little bit closer too, that would just
Yeah.
that would help his case.
And Samard's just going to make Giardina feel uncomfortable.
Yep. Which is what you need. If Giardina goes out and he's by himself, that's where he's most comfortable. If he's got somebody all right on his back the whole time.
Yeah, he's thinking.
Yeah.
He'll be thinking.
He's got start playing the mental game here. And yeah, he's just right at his feet too.
Yeah. I like that. Get right up underneath
Yep.
him. Well, I think he got nailed once already right here on the
Yep.
stretch. But that's how you make him feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, you don't let him go. You don't even get on his shoulder. You just
Nope.
get right behind him close enough that he can feel you, but
Yeah.
you can't see him at all. So I think the live track will let us know splits. Yeah, so 64-68.
Yeah, so they're moving pretty good.
Yeah.
Boy, Samard is right up underneath him. I love that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yep, it's just right there.
Perfect.
And then on the curves, he lets back a little bit.
Yeah.
But on the straightaways, he's right there.
I love that.
It's a phenomenal
right there.
tactic. Again,
Yep.
you got a guy wwho's running 9:04 and can probably pace that by himself, and then the next best time is 9:29. I mean, this is a way to get not only a PR but a chance to kind of take this away.
Teeters pulled into third. Castellano fourth.
Yeah. Again, Teeter's already got an event under his belt, so he's gonna be tired. Whoa.
Riding the rail,
Yep.
Sturts. Gotta,
Gotta be careful.
they may not see it, but that rail doesn't care who you are.
No, and he doesn't care either. He's just gonna go through, passing the inside.
Got to be careful about riding the rail, though, boy. You
Yeah.
can cause a train
No,
wreck
I've
out
seen
there.
so many collisions and just a lot of injury stuff on the rail.
Yep. We're at Dartmouth, 5,000 when you're like 7 of us. Fell.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was brutal.
Yeah, so 64, 68, 69, they've settled in now to a 68, 69 pace.
Sturts, you got to go with them. You have to.
Yeah, Sturts is kind of hanging around with Castellano.
Castellano's a good one, man.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, not a bad runner to hang on with, but
No, but 9:30
but Sturts needs to go with him here to catch on to Jonas. He's
9:30 ain't gonna get you today.
no.
Got to be like 9:10.
And what's looking to be that the 9:10 mark is those two right in front, right there.
Well, they're right there too. So 4:25 right here.
Yeah, well, I'll look to see what the next split is here.
So that's a pretty good one. 9:05, 9:06.
4:33 through the 1600.
So-
So about a 4:36, 4:37 mile. So they're slowing down a bit. 68, 69, 70.
Giardina's getting his gap now. He's just smooth. He's probably the smoothest kid I've seen
Yeah,
in a long time. He doesn't even look like he's working.
no, doesn't even look like he's slowed down at all. This is saying that he has, but it's just he looks like he's on the same pace the whole way.
You spray him down with the hose. You think he weighs 125? I don't think he does.
I don't know. He is a pretty small kid. That's for
I don't.
sure.
Even, yeah, I really
He's-
don't think he weighs that. I mean, he's got a good engine to him though. He's just ripping.
Yeah, he's not letting up. He's just
Nope.
really smooth. But
And he's a New England champion already. He won indoors 9:12. So he's still got another year.
yeah, definitely a good career ahead of him still. Teeter's still sitting in third here with Castellano and Sturts. You also have Valentino, then Lampinen. Then we have Lemon, Oyster River. So that's your top 8 right there.
Castellano could get second here if he plays his cards right.
Yeah, I mean Teeter's also a pretty strong runner. If Teeter can get himself in it, he might even have a shot. But yeah, Sturts is a little too far back now to kind of be in striking range. Could potentially get himself into fourth, maybe if he can move himself up in. And Giardina's already coming up on potential lapped runner just ahead of him, so he's have somebody to chase now.
Castellano's digging, man.
Yeah. I mean, 2 laps to go. This is a good time to start.
Yeah, no, he's gonna get second place here if he plays it right.
Yeah. Really wide swinging arms too.
Yep. No, he's all arms and legs.
Yeah.
He's taking
Him
Teeter
and
with
Joe,
him.
yeah.
Teeter's gonna have a good
Teeter's
one.
going in. Yep. Like I said, Teeter's a strong runner. He got that Triple Crown at D3s and.
Nice.
Yeah, so now they move ahead of Simard. Now Simard's going to hang on to Castellano.
Yeah, he's probably happy that he's got someone to run with now.
Yeah, he was kind of on an island and now got Castellano to pace off of. Yeah, Simard's definitely working off of him really well. Yeah, Giardina is now lapping runner.
1 lap to go for Giardina.
Yeah, he's going through at about 8:10, 8:11 with a lap to go. So looking at his splits, yeah, he's definitely slowed up. So 64, 68, 69, 70, 71, 73, 73. So he went back-to-back 73s here.
Looks
and
like
guys in the back are picking it up. They just went through 71, 72.
Look at him moving his arms, though, Castellano. Samad's right there. I think Samad got his act together. But look at those arms. He's got everything going into it.
Yep.
I think Samad's thanking him for coming up,
Yeah.
reviving him.
Yep. Samar's like, thank you for taking the pace from me. I'm going to have a little bit of a kick left here. But Castellano's still looking great.
Oh, yeah.
But, of course, no surprise, Giardina taking this and running. He's going to have a great time. It's going to be, 9:19, 9:20. Officially 9:19.96. Then Samard going in second, 9:27.19. Followed by Castellano, then Teeter, then Sturts. Then Valentino. So Castellano, 9:28.18. Teeter, 9:31.68. Sturts, 9:32.74. Valentino, 9:34.28. Lampinen, 9:35.19. And Lemire, 9:47.15. Those are your top 8 for the boys 3,200.
Well, Giardina, just business-like. He's out there. He just.
Yep. Like nothing's phasing him. Didn't get phased by Samar. Just
He'll have plenty.
around and here. I did like that play though. That was.
Yeah.
Thought that was a great call by Samar, just trying to put some pressure on. But here we go, the final event of the day, 4x400 meter relay. So look at the first heat of the girls. So we have Pelham, the Merrimack Valley, Hanover, Hollis Brookline, Nashua South, Guilford, Timberlane, and Hopkinton. The state record was set by Bishop Girton back in 2013, 3:53.87. Pretty solid day.
Yeah.
Coming to the end of this.
Oh, it's
Unfortunately,
so fast now.
Yeah.
How it works.
This was it's way faster than when I was running.
When I was running in high school, this was so slow. I mean, you'd be here all day.
I mean, seeing a bunch of again, I'm going back to the 100, but seeing a bunch of those under 10, under 11,
that was
I wouldn't have seen that back in 2018, 2019.
No, these guys are getting faster. There's no doubt about it. Girls and girls.
Yeah, just every year, just every time I'm always impressed with how far it comes. So yeah, fastest time here is 4:14 by Hollis Brookline.
I'm starting to wonder if that record will ever get broken, though. The 200-meter record. It's just.
That one's just.
But
yeah, that one's out of reach. I mean,
Lisa Ray comes up here and moves up here. She's got it in the bag by a lot.
Right.
I mean, I think they had 3 kids from Rhode Island break it yesterday. It's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
So it's possible. You know what I mean? It's not like it's an impossibility.
Yeah, but it's tough. So here we go. First heat of the girls 4x4. So 4x4 will have a 2-turn stagger. 3-turn stagger, excuse me. So right now it looks like we have looks like that was Guilford out front. Yeah, that was Guilford, but Timberlane currently having it. That looks to be Hollis Brookline getting out front, though. Actually, Nashua South followed by Hollis Brookline. So Nashua South getting up to a pretty decent lead right now. And you got Hanover in second, followed by Hollis Brookline. I believe that's Merrimack Valley.
Yep, you got it right.
Okay.
Good little battle right here.
Yeah, you got South and Hanover up at the front. Then you've got Hollis Brookline and Merrimack Valley with Timberlane and Guilford.
Pelham.
Pelham.
Yep,
Sorry.
Guilford's in.
in the back here. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, the blue jerseys are the ones I always
Yeah, it's tough.
am mixing up here, especially from up here. Because I think I got Salem also in that type of blue too. Looks like used to be Merrimack Valley or Hollis Brookline, either one. I think Merrimack Valley's in fourth. I think that's Hollis Brookline that just made a great move ahead of.
Yep, it's in second
Hanover.
place right now.
Yep,
But boy,
so-
I'll tell you what, they're challenging now.
Yeah. Yeah, so no splits here for the 4x4, but Nashua South in the lead, followed by Hollis Brookline, then Hanover, then Merrimack Valley. That looks to be Hopkinton right there.
Yep.
And then Timberlane. So South getting challenged by Hollis Brookline at the front there. Look to see if they can hold off in the final 200. Hollis Brookline trying to make a move south.
Wow.
Extra burst.
She's turned on the Jets there.
Yeah, didn't let her pass, and she's going to try to end it here for this first heat. Yeah, looks like Nashua South will take it. See what the final time is here. Looks to be about 4:13 unofficially. 4:13.67.
So almost a 2-second improvement for them.
Yeah, 4:13.74 to win the first heat. Hollis Brookline, 4:16.19. Timberlane, 4:19.29. Hanover, 4:20.42. Hopkinton, 4:21.27. Guilford, 4:22.52. Merrimack Valley, 4:22.90. And Pelham, 4:24.22.
Next heat, we got Pinkerton, Bedford, Winnicott, Nashua North, Portsmouth, Exeter, Concord, Oyster River. Nashua North's owned this for quite a while. They come in with a 401.74. They're like 4 seconds seed better than anybody else. See if anybody can challenge them today.
Yeah, they come in 4:01.74. If the cards are right and they're challenged, we might see a sub 4.
Yeah, how's that record, boys? 353. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah, that's that one's not getting touched.
Nope.
Not for a bit. That's yeah, sub 60 average. Yeah, tough nowadays to have one of your athletes get under 60, but have an
Yeah.
average under that.
Yep. So who we missing? Lane
Lane
5?
5 and
So
yeah, just lane 5.
no Portsmouth.
Yeah,
I wonder what happened to them today.
I don't know because they didn't have 4x1 either.
No.
Ah, something must have fallen apart for them. Well, anyway, we are here underway. Am I wrong, or do we have? We're
Well,
actually missing 2.
2 of them. Yep. I have 6 out there.
Yeah.
Oyster River's out. Yep.
So yeah, Oyster River doesn't have.
Maybe it was too far to
Yeah,
go
four either.
for Oyster River and Portsmouth. You know, it's a long ways.
Yeah. Just
Yep.
yeah, 10-15 minutes too long.
Yeah. Well, for Portsmouth, maybe 3
Well-
minutes for Oyster River.
So up at the front, looks like we have Exeter leading the way.
Looks like Bedford with an early lead. It's hard to
Yeah.
tell. National North's in the hole.
Yeah, they're right in there. Bedford's still following up. So the top 3 right now, Exeter, Winnicott, and Bedford. And North just about probably less than 10 meters out.
They're going to make Janelle work hard for this one. They don't close it up on this third one.
So coming down to the second handoff, Exeter still up front with Winnicott trailing behind. Bedford in third, North in fourth, followed by Concord.
Boy, Exeter's got it going.
Oh,
Winnicott.
and National North have to avoid a collision with Bedford's second leg. So yeah, you got a good chase pack for the top. So Winnicott getting ahead of Exeter right now, pulling
Yeah.
away a bit. You got North, Bedford, and Concord chasing him down. Concord making a great move on straightaway going into the turn.
Yeah, it's a very strong leg for Concord. It's tightening up, though. Look how much it's tightened up.
Yeah, look at that. And
Look
she's,
at that move
she's
by
challenging
Concord, though.
North.
Here they come.
So if this order is right, that's Yaya of Concord. Strong run for her.
You guys didn't get a big enough lead for Janelle
Yeah.
Thomas. She's going to take this one down.
Yeah, but I mean,
She's going to have to work, though.
I think that's Koulatis.
Koulatis, and she
Yeah.
isn't going to give it away.
No, she's gonna run. She's gonna run for it.
She
for sure.
she might get it.
Yeah, Thomas is still a ways back.
Yep. Koulatis, tough. Oh, my God. Koulatis is a fighter.
Yeah, there it goes. So Winnicott is gonna take this heat.
I don't be surprised if Concord don't slide in there. Oh, Koulatis.
Yeah, Exeter and Bedford coming on strong for 4th and 5th. And Pinkerton in 6th. So winning time here, 4:05.63. National North, 4:07.89. Concord, 4:08.62. Exeter, 4:09.45. Bedford, 4:09.47. And Pinkerton 4:20:45.
Less into that domination for Nashville
Close
North.
that out. Yeah. That ends it when it couldn't come in. So now moving right along to the boys 4x400 meter relay. Got Oyster River, Sean Stark, Milford, Co Brown, National North, Keene, Sauhegan, and Portsmouth Christian. State record here is 3:23:17 by Pinkerton back in 2017. Hanlon, that was another one of those
Tom.
runners.
Yeah, he was a good one. Had some good teams.
Yeah.
Bedford comes in with a 324. So that's pretty close.
Yeah.
And they're on a roll today.
And again, you'll have Redmond returning probably as the anchor for that. Yeah, I'll just look ahead. Yeah, they have Chong, Colangelo, Beckering, and Redmond in that 4x4 team. So now here we go for the first heat.
I'm not betting against them.
No, I definitely wouldn't. Especially with Redmond going back-to-back 152s.
Yeah.
He's probably got another 52 in him.
Yep, he's definitely
Maybe
running because he's
51.
right there.
Yep. So now we're underway with the final event. First heat of the boys 4x4. Looks like Milford is looking pretty strong, catching up to Co Brown already. So right now it's Sauhegan up at the front in the outside lane. Can't really see if Portsmouth Christian is gaining here. It's looking close. But Sauhegan will get the handoff, but not before Milford. So Milford now taking a lead. Early on, Sauhegan in second. Keene now out in third. Also have North in fourth. Milford looking strong coming down the stretch. Keene moving well ahead in the second. Then Sauhegan, then North for your top four. So 143.
Duffy ended up winning the long jump.
Oh, he did?
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
So there we go. So champion there in long jump having to just missed out on that hurdles final. Keene's battling back here against Milford. They're bringing it back. Wonder who their anchor is coming up.
I think they got a decent anchor. They get a really good one, I think. It's like a 50-point guy.
Yeah, on here it's Cardinal. Yeah, so Milford still up front. Keene not too far. Then Sauhegan. Then National North. Then Oyster River.
So Hegan's making a big move.
Yeah, so he can get themselves all the way in second, chasing down Milford. But I think Milford here will win the heat. So Milford will take this. Keene coming down, trying to challenge Sauhegan.
It's a good time right there.
Yeah, that's start out in the first heat. 3:27. That's definitely gonna sneak in for New England's here. 3:30.15 for Sauhegan. Keene 3:30.73. Nashville North 3:32.55. Oyster River 3:36.18. Portsmouth Christian 3:39.84. Co-Brown 3:43.96.
3:27 is the fastest time listed.
And John Stark 3:46.91. So if they just ran 3:27, I can't imagine what Bedford's gonna be doing coming up here.
Oh, the Portsmouth boys made it today.
So they got themselves in. They're at 3:30. So we got Portsmouth, Nashville South, Pelham, Bedford, Hanover, Winnicott, Pinkerton, and Exeter.
So it look like Winnicott's there. Lane 6.
Oh yeah. So we won't have Winnicott in.
No lane 8? Where's he going?
No lane 8. Yeah. So no Exeter either.
Lane 8 out that far?
6,
6, 7.
Yeah, I think they're.
So there's no 6,
yeah.
right?
Yep. So no 6. Yeah, the 4x4 has it out a little bit further, just because that stagger.
It just looked weird when everybody else was.
Everybody wasn't moving.
Yeah.
Everybody else was on the white line. Everybody needs to be at that gray.
So you think if they can get a state record here?
Well, it's
Definitely
It's
possible.
gonna be tough. It'll be tough to do. 3:23. Yeah.
3:27 on the first heat's pretty
Yeah,
promising.
and again, Bedford's 3:24, and I mean, you don't have Redmond or Beckering fresh. Chong, or none of your guys are fresh if you're running with this team. So here we go, final heat, 4x4.
I just don't see it. I don't see Bedford getting out that hard right now.
Yeah.
They're already getting chewed up pretty good.
Yeah, I think that looks to be Chong. I think.
Yeah.
Out there. For them, yeah.
Yeah, he's not.
Pinkerton.
He's not ripping it.
And Exeter.
Nashua South also in a good spot.
It's going to make up for a close race, though. I can tell you that.
Pinkerton's up front right now. Yeah, Bedford just right there. So that record's not going down. I mean, Pinkerton's definitely going after it though. It also looks like Portsmouth is up there now, moving into first before the cut-in. So if Portsmouth, then Pinkerton, then Nashua South. Yeah, Portsmouth getting out well ahead. Again, 3:27 is going to be a time to beat from Milford. That'll be something to look out for here. Again, Portsmouth, Nashua South, Pinkerton. Then it looks to be Pelham, then Bedford, then Hanover.
Portsmouth's got a 4-second lead right now over Bedford. Bedford's got some work to do.
Yeah, so it's going to be up to Beckering and Redmond here.
Yeah, it's closing
to
up.
Pull pulling
definitely
back.
closing up, though.
Yeah. So again, Portsmouth South, Pinkerton, Pelham, Bedford, Hanover, Exeter.
Portsmouth closing with Beatty,
I would assume, yes, they are.
so he can run probably sub 51.
Yep. And you got South and Pelham battling it out. Pinkerton coming down. Beckering
That lead just
trying to close it. Yeah, that lead for Portsmouth.
is diminished.
Yep.
Well, we'll see how fast Redmond really is.
Yeah, and gap is widening on him, but we'll see how fast he can go.
Is that Creer right there pulling up?
I think that's career for them. Yeah.
Yeah, so you know he's strong. Wow, he's good.
Yeah. I mean, he looked really strong in the 300 hurdles, so no doubt he'd be strong here. Pinkerton closing strong too. It looks like Dowd.
See if Beatty can come back up on him.
So that has Pelham out in front, Portsmouth on the shoulder, Portsmouth moving out into lane 2.
Yep, he's got him.
Yeah.
Going around.
Yeah,
Showing a
Beatty's got it.
Showing a little
So,
Portsmouth pride.
Milford's
right there.
going to win. Look at that. Milford wins from the first heat.
That's right.
Wow.
3:27 was the winning time
Yep.
from the first heat.
You're saying that. I'm looking for Milford.
Yeah, like, what are you talking about?
Like, where is he?
Yeah, Milford won from the
Yeah.
first heat. They
You guys forget about that first
yeah.
heat? You don't see that every day.
Say. Yeah, 3:27 was the winning time. So Portsmouth 3:29.99, Pelham 3:30.62, Pinkerton 3:32.68, Nashua South 3:32.90, Bedford 3:34.42, Exeter 3:37.31, and Hanover 3:38.60. Not every day you get the first heat
No.
a bit faster than the supposed fast heat.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah. So that's a way to end it. Here at Mia Champions, jeez. So,
Hey, you don't usually end on that note. Portsmouth thought they won.
yeah. Because, yeah, again, usually if you win the fast heat, you're set to go. But you always got to watch out for that sneaky win.
And they didn't just win it by a little bit. They won it by a lot.
Yeah.
2 seconds.
2 seconds. It's quite a bit. 3:27 is a legit time. And again, Milford, I think Milford came in. Yeah, they came in with a 3:32. So yeah, we're gonna end it here for the MIA Champions. That's it. So a couple of state records here that we saw. Great day, historic runs in the 100 here in the hurdles and the 4x8 too. So this is New Hampshire Track and Field powered by Runners Alley. Coming from the 2024 New Hampshire MIA Champions, we're gonna send it off here. It's Jimmy Mack here with me, myself, Ryan Moyer, as well as Greg Hall along the call here and there, also producing for us the entire day. So thank you all at home for joining us, and I'm going to send it over.
I mean, you can, but I think you did a great job. So,
all right, we'll close it out here then.
Thanks,
so much,
guys.
everybody.
And we will be back next week for New England's right here at UNH. So just keep that on your radar. A lot of good racing yet to come. We'll see you then.